What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Episode 352 of Back Again. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot ting. You know what I'm saying? Big up the chat, as always, blood. You understand? Big up the mods, them, my brothers. Big up the man, them, as well, blood. You get me? Certain man are going through it, blood. You get me? And we are here for it, blood. You understand? We are here to piss on these man's graves, blood. You get me? You know the vibes. You understand? But before I check in on my brothers down in the pits of hell, months, another game, another win for Liverpool, blood. You get me?
It's getting boring now, to be honest. I yearn for competition, and just not getting that at the moment, you know. It is what it is. Chelsea, I thought, but you know, I thought. But maybe you're right, Lewis. Maybe you're right, but we'll get to you. Flawless. I'll get you some bug. I got some bug spray for you for the down there in the trenches. I got some flea spray, bug spray for you. Where the roaches are, you know. Just stay strong. Stay strong. And obviously, Troops, welcome back, brother. Welcome back. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back. Wasn't pretty, but welcome back. I welcome you. I welcome you. So yeah, man. We're here, man. We're here. Can't complain. And yeah, top of the league. What can I say? 7 points clear. Or 6 points clear with a game in hand. So yeah.
Flawless. Flawless. Blood. Main thing getting smoked, side thing getting smoked. Like there's nowhere is safe for you, blood. You get me? You're getting. You're lucky it's Christmas time. You understand? Because you'd even be getting it on the school run with your niece. You understand? Nowhere safe.
Nah, they leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no football conversation on the school run. Thankfully. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what you got for me?
Nah, I was just responding to what you said. Yo, it's obviously we'll get into it in the United section, but I forgot because it's been so long being emotionally invested again. Man, forgot what it's like going through different emotions. Man went from straight anger and being mad and seething from the Bournemouth result to this Wolves one just being flat. Just straight deflation. I've not felt being angry for a long time, and I've not felt deflation for a long time, and I've had both of those in the space of a few days. So, like I said, it's not new to me, but it's new being here again. That's what it is. So yeah, it sucks, but you gotta get on with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't run, can't hide, don't trip. Like you gotta be out here regardless and talk about these things, unfortunately, and watch this shit. Unfortunately, but like I said in the United section, I'll discuss it further.
Lewis,
you're right.
For a chill guy, you didn't seem very chill yesterday, blood. You get me? Very animated. Jimmy Spliff needed more.
Jimmy
needed more than a spliff yesterday, blood. Bomber clot.
Yeah, a disappointing Christmas for the chill guys, sadly. Yeah, didn't feel chill yesterday because that's what happens when you lose a game of football. You don't feel very happy about it. I think a lot of people have struggled with that mindset and that understanding, but fair enough. And yeah, the road to 40 points continues. Up to Chelsea. Big up to everybody. Great to be back.
Interesting, that. Very interesting.
Would have been a lot different if the result was different a line once.
Hey, listen.
Hey, we're just a chill guy, man.
How about this? If you guys were chill guys, then as I said, I wouldn't have saw what I saw on the watch along. I was there. You know what I'm saying? I was watching. It was great.
Well, the chill guys want to win. We want to collect our 3 points.
That's the chill guys, the chill regardless. Regardless, win, loss, draw, we're chill guys, right? right?
No. Win and we're chill.
Oh
Win it.
well, see that doesn't. That's not really how it works when you're an
Because
actual guy.
that's where you want to be. You want to be winning.
want to
You don't
be.
want to think, yeah, it's okay, we lost. Yeah.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I don't know. From what I saw,
Yeah,
this
no
was
points. We
very fair.
lose a West London derby, our first one to Fulham in 45 years. Yay!
Yeah, but that's the whole point of being chill guys.
No. Chill guys in terms of our aspirations for the season. Obviously, you want to win games. Like,
Okay, that's calm. Well, try and be a bit more chill next time because you guys are chill guys. That's what I'm saying. That's all.
hey, Ipswich is next. I expect to be chill. I expect to be chill.
That's.
We got Spencer. Great way to start the stream. You understand? Manchester is not red or blue. It's just shit.
Yeah, it's been carrying for a long time. About time the other cities did something. It's been carrying for the longest.
Been carrying. What?
Manchester's been carrying for the longest. What are we talking about?
No. Do you wanna? You left out a word.
What?
Manchester City.
Yeah, word. Yeah, don't do the now we're united team.
Don't do the
now
whole.
we're
You understand?
together
Don't try to run that blood. Yeah.
No,
But now you're
Don't do
United.
that.
Yeah.
don't do that. He said Manchester
Don't do
is not red or it's not blue. And shit. So I'm talking on the whole. Have City. It's about City. Welcome to the party. It took them about 100 years, but overall, Manchester been running the shit. Whether it's us or them.
Oh, well, so it took 9 minutes and 49 seconds for a throwback of the anyway. Time. Historians.
What do you mean? I'm just bit so I can't respond to the super chat. I weren't gonna mention it.
No, you can't.
I can't respond to super chats now.
No, you can't. No,
He said Manchester's not red or blue. Ain't taking
Not in
shots at
14.
the City like that. You know what I'm saying? And that you've done been carrying it.
Oh,
When
now
I say
you wanna
the City,
defend
I'm
the
talking
City?
about United. No, when I say the City, I'm talking about Manchester.
0191 Manny on the map, fam.
I'm talking about Manchester. I'm talking about Manchester, the City, not Manchester City.
016, whatever you said.
I'm talking about 016 because I'm Mank born and bred. We not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do that. This is again, you lot get your slander better, man. United are woeful. Don't miss. It's an open net, and people continue to miss, man. Don't miss.
Bit like Hojlund, innit?
Nah, yeah, a bit like exactly.
Big up Kurt Chaos, my dog. He said after Haaland said stay humble. He scored 3 goals in his last 12 games. Now that's karma, dickhead. Hold that. Penalty misses. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Spooky.
Can't hold his nerve, can he? I was told he's better than Henry. Big up Irvin. Big up man like Irvin. He said, told us they're not in the title race. We've known, bro.
so why have you argued against us? Bit weird.
It's funny. Do you know what it is? It's funny because now the gimmick's been spun around, isn't it? The gimmick's like
This is the gimmick now.
Yeah. Now it's the gimmick. Do you know what, guys? They're not in the title race.
The gimmick is to so the gimmick is to agree with what we've said. Fair enough. Fair enough. You said like the gimmick's been spun back, so now the gimmick is to agree with.
But again, we can do semantics all we want to do, Lewis. Yeah, but the fact that when you were second and 4 points clear of Arsenal, it's hey guys, we're just doing what we're supposed to do. Just like how us Liverpool fans go. Hey guys, we haven't played no one yet. We haven't played anyone yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And now the 3 points have dried.
The difference is our gimmick.
And now the 3 points have dried up, but the aspirations for the season haven't changed. So still top four. Still top 4 in the trophy.
40 points. Oh,
road to 40, road to 70, then assess the situation.
So the second the pressure piled on, you went back into your hole. Absolutely fine.
What hole? Absolutely. I've always said top 4 in the trophy. I've literally never said differently. I've always said top 4 in the trophy.
It's fine. You lot get to be with Arsenal and Liverpool and have no expectations. All that's fine. So.
Yeah, look, no one had those expectations of us before. And these have been the expectations set by the manager all season and the rest of the squad.
Well, we told Arsenal fans expectations changed in 22, 23. That's what we told them.
Yeah, and for me, it took till about February, March to believe they were title contenders for that season. So it's the same energy I'm applying.
Oh, well, as I said, everyone else's expectations.
It is consistent. I have tweets from that season
no expectations
to prove it as well.
Love it. No expectations.
There we go. You spent $1 billion, you should be.
I didn't say $1 billion. I just said most money spent. I didn't say $1 billion.
Nice.
I didn't say
we probably also sold the most money. But
and big you up.
You sell money to spend money. That's the way it goes.
Well, you're not bad to sell, but let's not do that. But yeah.
No, but we were the last 2 years when we were clearing out our squad and then using that to build another squad.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Hey, man, you guys are just chill guys who are under zero pressure no matter where you are in the league. That's fine.
Well, as long as we don't drop out the top 4, yes. And if we do, oh boy.
Boy.
Hey, we gotta wait for that to happen, if it even does.
I don't think you drop out the top 4. Just, you know,
Neither do
I'm
I.
just happy. I'm just happy the gimmick isn't gimmicking as strongly, man. It's getting a bit, you know.
That's what happens when you drop the points, innit?
It's crazy.
We're on an
man.
unbeaten run for like 13 games. That's dead now. So yeah.
I hear it, man. Sorry, Chiefs. Carry on, brother.
Yeah, please.
Big up Elon. See, this is why I say he's the biggest troll on YouTube, blood. Man said Arsenal can win the quad this season if they sign the GOAT 14 Nketiah in January and get Rory Delap out of retirement. Henry lovers will cry, so bun them. Up the Arsenal.
Henri Sexuals is a new one. I hadn't heard that before.
That's crazy. But you know, that's mad cheeky because if a guy's the king, yeah, like how can I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm gone.
Big up Abdi. Big up Abdi, blood. He said, love to see it. Lewis and Flawless in the mud. Looks like 10 rim, blood clot. 10 rim job is actually a good manager.
Faz.
Sure. Big up though.
Man like Sheik in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to Sheik TV, blood. He says, big up the back again crew every time. Run up the likes. Flawless, I'm here with you in spirit. Our day will come.
Big up Sheik every single time, man. Every single time.
Yeah, when will your day come, blood? When we're dead. Big up MF.
Never mind. Go on.
Big up man like MF, blood. He says, you can see that Arsenal need Rashford and Kai on attack. Rashford can spin on it. Pause. Big up OR. Man like OR. He said, cooking W on. Cooking W on. Cooking W on.
Jeez, come on. Shout out, man.
Man.
My manager, Chili Con Arnie. You know what I'm saying? Big him up.
Big up man like Delano. Big up your damn self, blood. He says, finally get to catch a live show. Good win today. Shaky performance, but 3 points on the board. January round the corner. We need Isak and Glockerez badly. Happy holidays to the man them. Flawless is still a wallet.
Big up Delano, man. Happy holidays to you as well, man. Big up.
Come on, happy holidays, my bro. You get me? Good that you could catch a live show. Bloodline in the chat. Cam. He says, I said from January 2023, we need to rest Saka and to sign a backup right winger. December 2024. Thanks, Farteta. You absolute platypus Lego head fish.
Cam did say that about Saka. Right?
Big up Cam.
He did say that. He's been saying that for the longest.
Hey, but don't worry. Arteta said Sterling will be back soon.
By the way, I told Arsenal fans Saka was out for 12 weeks, and you lot called me a hater, called me with every name under the sun.
I never.
Not you, but you know what I'm saying.
I'll be real. I think
he's out for 46 weeks.
We know what it is, months, man. You know what I'm saying? Correct message, wrong messenger. You know.
I can't tell you how long a guy's gonna be out for.
No.
Why not? That's not me.
I would want to hear
me being a troll. That's got nothing to do with me being a troll.
No, because I know you added your spice and salt to it. That's what it is as well. I know you didn't say it like that. I know you just didn't say, "Oh, Saka's out for 3 months." I know you just didn't say it like that.
That's exactly how I said it. Bro, if I wanted to, I would have been like, yeah, little African you. Yeah, he ain't gonna be around for a minute. I would have said something like that.
You said
I didn't say it like that.
He's out for 3 months. It's probably what is the alternative?
Sounds like he's got a similar injury to Reece as well, which is the worst part.
You would have been like, Martinelli on the right wing.
On a level, like no banter. I hope it ain't the same thing because that'll be consistent.
Bro, it is. It's not torn off the bone. It's a grade 2/3 hamstring injury, as in after the surgery. Depends how it heals. But as I said, when it comes to hamstrings, bro, man knows about that. So that's why I said, bro, he's done. And I also
Arteta cannot rush him back. He cannot rush him back. He probably will.
No, of course not. No way. Well, he's finished.
So they're saying like April.
They're saying over 2 months, so you're looking around March, April, but like hamstring surgery of that
Right.
nature, that ain't good for him long term, especially with the minutes that he's already played in his career. So,
Bro, I'm telling you right now.
hey, I don't know, man.
And
Ain't
also,
looking good.
remember, it's similar to Pulisic's one in the FA Cup final, bro. When you're either moving at a very fast, if you're moving quickly and it's a quick twitch move, or if you're going to shoot excessively. Remember, Saka, he crossed it on his right foot. So when you cross on your weaker foot, there's less balance. So you're swinging more wildly. It's a wild swing on his weaker foot, which is then torn the hamstring, bro. He's minimum 8.
I wish you
minimum
recovery, though, man. Don't want to see players in.
Yeah, of course.
I'm saying, I'm just like, people just don't want to. Man said, what do you mean he's not getting surgery? He's had the surgery already. Not surgery, sorry. The scan, sorry. So for me,
he's had surgery.
Yeah, so he's
gonna have, or he's going to have it, but there's surgery talks.
It just depends on how the muscle is going to heal. That's the most important thing with a hamstring injury, and also it's actually the biggest muscle in the leg. I'm not even a mad sports scientist like that, bro. I've just had enough hamstring injuries to know it's tapped, bro.
Yeah, speedy recovery.
Big up John, he's moving mad. Big up OR. He says, Monts, I got a vid for the Big Six Bants intro, by the way. Troops would love it, man.
Oh, send it. Oh, DM me, innit? Shut up, bro.
Big up man like Sabs. Big up your damn self, blood. He says, Troops, that story you posted on Insta when Haaland missed the pen is the funniest shit I ever seen. Thanks to Dinosaur Hands. Love their downfall from a Liverpool fan. Brother. Man told me stay humble, innit? You get me? Since then, he's been getting humbled, bro. You understand? He's been getting slapped up on the block. He got sent home in his boxer's paws. You get me? Trainers got taken off him. You understand? Even his dad got bad up, bro. You get me? Long way it continue. Big up OR again.
That is crazy.
It actually is that. It actually is up the arse.
That's the chant.
Yeah, no, UTA means up the arse.
But you lot don't say that.
Nah, but that's what it means.
Hey, they might say it in the grounds. Hey, up the arse.
Yeah, that's man.
That might be their thing. We don't know.
It is, bro. Like they'll be like, I'm like, brother,
each other up the arse. Yeah.
A man, no, hey, man. That's crazy, man.
It is what it is, blood. Big up Singers King, my fucking brother. He says, big up Truths and the man them. I wouldn't put it past Jim the Rat sacking Amorim before he's even had a chance to sort this mess out. Hashtag players out.
As much as I don't rate Ineos, I don't think they'll do that. As much as I don't rate the hierarchy. But I hear you Singers King with the hashtag.
Big up Tony. He says,
That's
the broth
crazy,
is having an Xmas sale. Come get an Amorim job. Yeah, that's mad.
Yo.
That's crazy.
That is mad.
Big up Thomas the Tank Engine.
What is going on?
Yeah,
What is going on?
Nah, shout out Thomas the Tank Engine. You're the reason why I'm Chelsea, mate. Big up to you, man.
Yo, all right, you know what?
My G.
Never mind. I even say
you lot been doing up too much.
What is going on, yo? The late
Bro,
night,
late night, the freaks come out, bro. Late night, the freaks come out.
This don't happen in the day.
Again, bro.
This don't happen in the day.
This don't happen in the day.
This don't happen in the day, blood.
Back again, late again, blacked again. This is on another scale,
Yo,
right?
what is going on?
It's
no,
crazy.
Them three of them last four
Listen,
people are
blacks
spending
again.
money to say this shit.
Yeah, them man are mad.
that went over your head, didn't it? Blacked again, blood. That's
Black our blood clot again, you understand?
blacked again.
Nah, late night streams it different, man. I swear.
Hey, it's fucking crazy, bro. I swear down. I don't know what's going on, blood. Big man thing. The
sugar.
freaks come out at night, blood. I swear down. Big up Zender. Big up yourself, blood. He says, I'm a Man United fan for 2 decades and I don't feel sorry for Rashford. Missed 4 games. He brought it on himself. If he's ready for a new challenge, so be it.
Yeah, fast. Zender, I hear you.
Gotta lower them wages, though. Because no one's signing you on that shit.
Mad thing.
Yeah, we'll probably have to pay him off, but so be it.
If you can.
Big up Woods. Big up my guy Woods, blood. He said, I'm scared I think he says I think he means I'm scared because he's put
Yeah.
sacred. I think he means scared, blood. I'm
Mhm.
scared, Truce, with Saka injury. This smells a Rashford loan signing. Shake my head. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm putting as much negativity around that brother I possibly can to steer them away from him, blood. I didn't do it with Havertz, and he's here. I'm doing it with Rashford, blood. He will not join this club, believe me. He will not join, blood.
If he won you, man, the Prem.
He's not winning nothing, blood. Big up Hamza. He says Foster, Big Bird. Shout out X on that one. You understand? I was calling him Big Bird and them thing there. You get me? Flawless. There's only one place to start, big man. You understand?
Mhm.
Wolves 2, Man United 0. As you posted on your story, you played for more minutes on the Molineux pitch than the Man United captain, blood. You get me? That's the first stat I have for you, blood. You understand?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I was very proud of that Instagram caption as well. But we move. Go on, as you were.
I got some more, blood. You understand?
Mm.
Man United have lost 4 of their last 5 games in the Premier League. As many defeats as in their previous 15 matches in the competition. Indeed, only Everton and Southampton have failed to score in more different games this season than their 7. Wolves have won successive Premier League games for only the 3rd time in 2024, previously doing so in February and November, while they've kept successive clean sheets in the competition for the first time since January last season. And Ruben Amorim is the first Man United manager to lose as many as 5 of his first 10 games in charge of the club in all competitions since Walter Crickmer in January 1932. You are 14th on
14th.
December the 27th, blood. You get me? December 27th, you are 14th, bro. You understand? You are now, what is it? Is it 7? Is it 7 points off the top 6 now? Let me just double check. Yes, you are 7 points off the top 6 now. You understand? You are 12 points off top 4. You are 20 points off first place. And you are 8 points above the relegation zone. So, in the words of Troops, you are closer to the relegation zone than the top, blood. You understand?
Yeah. In regards, but anyone who thought we was going to win the league or finish top 4, crazy talk. The things you mentioned there, I mentioned it last week, and before I get onto the game, bad decisions. And when I say that, that's off the pitch. It's not just one player. It's not just Amorim. It's not just Ten Hag. It's not just Rashford. It's not just Bruno, etc., etc. This is a combination of terrible decision making. Not even starting with, but the main point, keeping Ten Hag at the back end of last season. And it stemmed from there. I mean, all the decisions have cost us since then. And this is where you end up when you continuously make bad decision after bad decision. It's worse than bad decision making. There's a huge difference between bad decision makings and monumental fuck-ups. And that's what we've been doing consistently. And I spoke about this consistently all during the summer long. And this is why we are where we are. Simple as that. In regards to the game, I said it before the start of the game. I said it on my watch-alongs. I said it in previews. Can we win this game? Yes. Do I think we win this game? Yes. Just don't give up a goal from a set piece. And what do we go and do? Concede a goal from a set piece.
Direct
and I've been talking about us from set piece, direct from a corner, but direct from a corner, whether it's a free header, whether someone loses their man, whether it's a direct free kick, you can't continue to give up goals from set pieces and win football matches. 6 of our last 7 games have come from 6 of our last 7 games. Sorry, we've conceded from set pieces. That's unacceptable. That is completely unacceptable. That's on the manager. That's on the players, that's on the coaching staff, and that's on the set piece coach as well. Direct from a corner just makes it worse starting there. We'll start with the actual goal itself with Onana. Like the Bayern Deer one, you have to do better there. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, direct from just catch the ball. Again, this is basics. This is not difficult. You know what I'm saying? You faced however many corners in your career. You're an experienced goalkeeper. But this is why even when he was in good form, before he made this mistake and a couple others, I was still like, okay, carry on. And we're just seeing it. Form is temporary, class is permanent. And he don't have the class to be Manchester United's number one. And I've said this about him. Don't mean he can't go through good form, which he was, up until he made a couple of mistakes. The Victoria Pilsen one, the one against Forest, and now this one. That's 3 in the last 5. 2 of them have cost us, one hasn't, fortunately enough for us. So yeah, but even outside of just Onana in the direct corner, someone get the man off the goalkeeper. Like, that's basic. That's Saturday League, Sunday League. We've all heard that. If you've played at any level of football, you hear that, get him off the goalkeeper if someone stands on the goalkeeper. Why Onana's not barking at anybody to get the player off him, I don't know. Why someone's not taking responsibility to get him off him, I don't know. And then they scored.
By the way, the short answer for White, bro, Onana doesn't even tell his barber what he really wants because he doesn't fade his hair. There's no fade in his hair. So you've seen his, he's not willing to tell his barber, no, none of that, do this. You think he's going to tell his defenders where they need to be? The answer is no.
You again, here you are giving him too much credit. You've seen his decision making on the pitch. Why do you think it's better off the pitch?
I didn't say no. I'm not saying I don't think it's better off the pitch. I'm saying because of the way his hair is faded, you can tell his decision making in life.
Yeah, in life. So in regards to that, and before I get onto Bruno as well. So yeah, that's on everyone for the first goal. Manager got the lineup wrong, and that's on Amorim. That's on Amorim. He's done more good than he's done bad, but he got the lineup wrong.
What was wrong?
When I'll say now, when players are in poor form, drop players, and I've seen you do this.
Who?
This is why I'll explain it. I'll say in a second. This is why Rashford hasn't. But the 6 defenders wasn't the reason why we lost the game. That wasn't a problem. That was not. It's not like they peppered the goal. That wasn't the issue. They scored direct from a corner, and Bruno, which we'll get into. We'll get
and then Garnacho got bullied
as well.
They got a one on the break.
Yeah, but we'll get onto that in regards to it because we chasing the game there. I've seen you not ban man, but get rid of man from the squad and drop players. Everybody's been dropped. I've literally watched you drop everybody. You just mentioned Garnacho there. Garnacho started 4 out of his first 5 games. Mm-hmm. Now Garnacho hasn't started in 4. So I've seen you do this. Rashford, we don't see in the squad as well. Continuing to play Bruno. If you continue to play Bruno, he's going to do things like that cost you. Even outside of the red card, he wasn't playing well. Outside of before games, he's been playing that way. It's just that the only difference with this game against Wolves and other games Bruno's played, he's not been sent off. But that's a typical Bruno performance, minus the red card. Continuing to play Dalot at wing back. Try somebody else at wing back. I like Dalot.
Was one of your better players, no?
Dalot's not a wing. He gives us nothing going forward. Defensively, cool. I'll have no issue with Dalot defensively. I've said this. He is not a wing back. How many times do you have to play him left wing back or play him right wing back? If you want to play him as a left-sided centre back or right-sided centre back, I hear that. You have to try different things. You have other options. Are the options great? Absolutely not. That's why the last manager got sacked. That's why Manchester United were in the situation that he was in when you got here. So it's not great options. However, try something different. Don't play Dalot. He's in poor form. Playing Dalot, playing Bruno. And them things cost you. Because we had enough of the ball and onto Bruno Fernandes as well. 3rd red card. And shout out to my guy YG because he mentioned this on the watch along. Why are you a number 10 that's consistently getting sent off now? That one I don't think you chucked in. I think that was just petulance. But you're not even an aggressive player. You're not an aggressive player. So it's not like you're a Cantona or your Diego Costa where aggression is something that's added to your game where you're playing on the edge. That's not your game. And you're not a defensive player. The 2 bookings that you made just add into your poor decision making. And we was in the game at that point. At 0-0, we firmly in the game. Would we have won it? Would we have lost it? Who knows? Maybe we would have lost it. Maybe we would have won it. Maybe we would have drew. But the point is, I'm saying is we are in the game at that point. And as soon as the red card happened, it was game over. And that's also on Amorim. As soon as that red card happened, he needed to make changes. And that's where he was slow. Because he's been proactive before, but he wasn't on the money with that. And as soon as the red card happened, they scored the offside goal instantly. And again, that's on the manager, that's on the players. But Bruno, and I tweeted this out as well, people will still continue to defend this guy. Where would we be? Or where would Manchester United be without him? Where are we with him? All of these terrible results we've had. With him, like. Exactly. Where all these terrible results records we broke are with him at the helm. Our 2 worst ever Premier League finishes, he was there as a mainstay of the squad. Our attack has been consistently shit for the longest. We've scored over 70 league goals once in the entire time he's been here. So let's not act like he's some savior. He's not led us to anything. Even the trophies he's won, he's never been the main guy. He was never the first best player, second best player, third best player, and just typical Bruno decision making. Even the 2 yellows, you didn't have to make that challenge. And the reason why he got the second booking, one, because it was a bad run. Number one, because he shouldn't have been asking for the ball there. Two, it was a poor touch. Three, his body position wasn't set to actually receive the ball. Again, basics. But this is Bruno Fernandes, and this falls on not only him, this falls on the manager. Drop him. Dalot, like I said, shouldn't be playing wing back, been awful. And then from when they scored the first goal, it was over. Yeah, the subs made improvements, made a little bit of an impact. Anthony, Casemiro, Xerxes, but we didn't really threaten too much. And our better players now have to get it together. It's on you lot. You know what I'm saying? It's on you lot now. We are now in a situation where our better players have to perform for Manchester United to get results. So I know De Ligt didn't play, but if De Ligt, Mazraoui, Maino, Diallo, etc., because Diallo was poor, Maino was poor, they were awful in the game. It's now on you, man, if we are going to get results. You, man, have to perform to a good level because the rest of the team is not going to help you. And the manager, you now have to manage at an extremely high level to get results because these players are not going to help you. Garnacho, we've not seen, before you go, one last point. Garnacho, we've not seen for 4 matches. You get on the pitch and perform like that. How you cost us a goal? Of all the people that could cost you a goal on the break, I understand that we're flying bodies forward, but you get caught and it's not even like you was trying to cross the ball or you was taking a shot or it was you just get caught.
He was terrible when he came on. He just got caught dwelling on the ball. Go on. Not just that incident. He was piss poor. His whole cameo was just like piss poor, bro. Giving all the bay, couldn't beat a man. Touch was off. Yeah.
And this is what happens in
the error for the goal.
This is what happens in gas mediocre players, bro. Like 85% of Man United squad is mediocre.
Just want to say Faz was right as well. Sorry, go on.
I always say that. Hashtag Faz was right, bro.
I keep saying
Faz was right.
No. You can't even say that because the top Reds will say it's Faz's fault that he's playing like this. That's what they'll probably say. That's the way they'll probably
He's killed his confidence.
He's killed his confidence. Oh my God.
He said to Faz, why aren't you playing? Why are you not? Why are you no longer in favor?
Why are you not playing?
Why are you no longer in favor now? And that's where my praise for Amorim lies, but that's where my frustration lies because I've seen you drop everybody. I've watched you legit drop everybody, and people still have I still get asked the stupid question of, oh, maybe it's in a player's contract that they have to play. No, managers choose to play players. That's why Rashford we haven't seen in 4 games. This is why Garnacho's not started in 4 games. This is why Malassi was left out the squad, and it was made clear it wasn't due to illness, it wasn't due to injury, there was nothing like that. He dropped him from the squad. You have to do the same with Bruno. And again, are your options great? No. I fully hear him with the options not being great. However, you have to try different options, even if it's under 21s. They can do no worse. Why
does he keep playing Hojlund?
It's no worse. Again, another mistake on his part.
You need to recognize
another mistake on his part. Again, that's on him. If you continue,
this is why I tried to get on.
Do you think that comes down from the ownership though, based on price tag?
No, again, you know why I don't think it is because if that was
what 75 million, though.
Yeah, it was
65.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that. You know what it was? Because if that was the case, it would be Rashford would be the one who they'd be like, you have to play. Because he's the poster boy. He's the number 10, big contract. Manchester, any PR, any advert Manchester United related, he's there. He's probably our biggest share.
They do that for Hojlund, they do that for other players as well. Fair enough.
Yeah, so that's what it is with Hojlund. No, he's choosing to play Hojlund, and that's going to be his downfall. If you consistently play players who let down the last manager, then that's on you. And this is where my frustration lies. More so with Bruno. Because up top as striker, it is really thin in regards to options. Because I don't know what to do.
I genuinely think if we had to rank your attacking options, I think you lot sit in 18th place.
Our attack stinks. I've done said this.
Yeah, but not no. There's stinks, and we're talking out of the 20 teams in the league, you rank 18th in where your attack in terms of just quality, genuine quality in your front line. And even though like I said, we all like Ahmad, innit? But bro, you lot went from being linked to Harry Kane to spending 72 million on Rasmus Hojlund. Like, what do you even do with him? What even is that? What is that? How can you go from being linked with Harry Kane, like him being the number one? We want Harry Kane, cool, bye, and then we really want Harry Kane. How does your alternative go from Harry Kane to Rasmus Hojlund, bro? You went from.
I didn't even know this Hojlund guy until he was linked to Man United.
That is insane.
I didn't even know him
because of bad. Again, when I mentioned it, bad decision making, and that's one thing I won't.
Frightening, bro.
That is one thing I won't put on Ineos in regards to because that was before them. When I talk about bad decisions, that's one of them.
Yeah, I know that. Regardless, listen, Ineos have made plenty of horrible decisions after that. I'm just saying, man, it's been horrible. You got a Scandinavian with with Acme for 72 million. He's never been a goal scorer at any point in his life. I think his highest goals tally is 9. And you spent 72 million on a player like that. And it took everyone, it's taken everyone, including the fan base, a year and a half to realize this guy, not you, Flawless, but it's taken the dieharders.
I was told that I should be thankful for him.
It takes like 18 months for the hopium to die.
It's because he's
21, bro.
And you man told me,
you know that's
because he's 21 as well. If he was like 27, they'd be on him.
Yeah,
that's why they give him the blind.
That's
why they blind him.
If you are old enough, you are good. Sorry, if you're good enough, you're old enough. Fuck the age. Was anyone talking about Sancho's age?
No, I hear you.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. We're giving you the excuses back.
We're giving you the excuse.
Was anyone talking? Yeah, I know. I'm not saying. But anyone talking about Darwin's age?
Absolutely.
Was anyone talking about Szoboszlai's age?
But
when you're old enough, when you're good enough, you're old enough. 72 million on a striker like that is that's bro.
That's blasphemy.
That the chair, blood. Give man the chair, fam.
That's blasphemy.
And then
you're my op, and I'm angry. You're my op, and I'm angry.
And here the thing is, and to add to that, these same people who have now come in have helped the people who make those decisions stay, and people wonder why I don't like Ineos. That's the thing that winds me up the most. People have no idea as to why I have an issue with it. They are the ops, and you've come and helped them. So of course I'm not going to like you.
Bro,
what kind of sense does that make? My eternal up. The one thing Manchester United fans are united on is hating the Glazers, and they've come in and helped them stay.
Do you know what the worst thing is?
I remember all those conversations, man, about the goals we were going to score, and people told me I was crazy. But all right, okay.
But Flawless.
Sorry.
The thing is as well is that there was a notion that all the players are still relatively good, and it's always on the manager. It's the manager. It's the manager. Now, I'm so glad that everyone can see that majority of your squad is dog shit. And yes, that is not Amorim's fault, but it's also Amorim's fault to do what you can.
I tweeted and defended Amorim.
No, fuck the defending. Fuck the defending. Do you know why?
No, I said I feel sorry for him because the team they're gonna ruin his reputation.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even say genuinely ruin his reputation because I think Man United is a graveyard club right now. But you got to remember, they were conceding X amount.
Look what Ten Hag went there with the same kind of Amorim rep.
Yeah, similar rep.
Next dog coming through. Rare tear.
But you got to know what.
Remember, he went from 4 at the back. Amorim's gone from 4 at the back to 5 at the back and has conceded more goals.
Yeah, he has, but let's talk about that. We conceded, and here's the thing: is I was doing this. We've conceded. I think it's 18 goals that they're saying in the 10 games.
Yeah,
7 of those are from set pieces. That's ridiculous in itself. That's something I'm not so like. You should be managerless and be able to defend set pieces. If we were getting cut apart, I hear that. 7 of the 18 goals, so that takes it down to 11. Then you add in the 2 daft mistakes Onana made, one for the Forest game and one for the Victoria Pilsen game. That takes it to 9. If we had conceded 9 and 18, or let's say even 11 and 8, conceded 11 and 10, sorry, or 9 and 10, we're not talking about it as much because people forget with the Ten Hag thing, our goal was getting peppered. The reason why we didn't concede more goals was because of bad finishing. We were conceding 20 plus shots per game on a weekly basis. Yeah. So that's why when it comes to the defensive structure, I'm actually not too mad now. Do we need to
ask you all the time?
Yes, go on.
What has improved under Amorim? You say you see improvements. I don't see shit, Flawless, bro. I'm being real with you now. Like, I've given it time. I'm like, do the defense look better? No. Does the attack look better?
The defensive structure is better though. You know what I'm saying? The defensive structure is miles better because, like I've just stated, the vast majority of goals we concede is from individual errors.
But you still look like
we don't look like because Onana's not been getting peppered in regards to that. Just keeping the ball better. That's something that's improved. Possession, because that was one thing that everyone said about this team they can't. That's another thing. That's the
only thing I've seen. You're better at retaining the ball.
That's what it is. The stat like patterns. I'm watching
the defense. It's not a unit.
No, the defense has been okay. Like I said,
Managerial does his thing, but he's kind of been sus recently.
Bro, he had 2 bad games. He was fine yesterday. Obviously,
recently.
This is what we're doing. The defense has when we say the defense is better, Man United what they're actually doing is they're keeping the ball better because they have an extra centre back in place. So what that 3 at the back / 5 at the back allows you to do is to build that play a little bit more slower and a little bit more control, maybe at the expense of losing an attacker and being less prolific going forward. But Man United were never prolific going forward anyway. So being able to here's my theory that why I think this all of this is bullshit. Not bullshit that you defend better. It's redundant because you're taking away an attacker / a midfielder out of play to put in your defense to control games more. But what is the point in controlling games more if you were never good at scoring goals anyway, and now you're taken away from the attack that was never good anyway? So you're controlling games not to draw, definitely not to win, but to control games slightly more, to lose, but you're losing more games. Plus, you've got worse at set pieces. So if you got worse at set pieces, but you're controlling the game slightly better because your possession stats and your passing stats from phase 1 to 2 have improved, then those fundamentals aren't worth what's actually going on right now. Because you've lost 5 in your last 7 games, and with clubs like Manchester United, there's
5, that's crazy.
There is a threshold, bro. And by the way, in those 7 games, because let me run with this one, yeah. You lot have not been playing Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Arsenal, Liverpool. You haven't faced you haven't had
we were struggling against everybody, which is Wolves.
Yeah,
we haven't faced. I hear this, but however,
let me land this point. So what I'm saying is, you're not playing the hardest teams in the world. So the way I see it going with your manager right now, and everything that's going wrong, apart from this phase 1 and 2 that seems to be slightly improved, it doesn't make any sort of difference, bro. It doesn't make any difference at all. And how do I say it? The way I see it is, he's more to blame now because he knew what he was getting himself into. And his selection, as you said before, he's selecting players, and there's a threshold at Manchester United where, at least with Chelsea, we didn't get to see the end game with Graham Potter because he was way below the threshold to see what he could do in 3, 4, 5 years' time, to see his potential as a manager. That when you're a big club like Man United or like Chelsea, cool, they'll give you time to kind of, implement what you want to do as a gaffer, but not if you're sitting in 14th, not if you're sitting in 12th. Not if you're sitting in 10th. As I said, Arteta was on the brink when he was 8th. 8th was just about enough to keep him in the job to see what he could get to if he was given 5 years. You see what I'm saying? Absolutely. With Amorim, he needs to do something or change something or tweak something to at least get you back to a point where he can implement his style, but at least not be miles below the threshold for a club like Manchester United.
Look, when Arteta first came in, for example, when Arteta first came in, we went to a back 3, yeah? We went to a back 3, yeah? And we started flowing. We were getting losses, but then in the FA Cup, we were cooking.
I hear that.
And then we won the FA Cup. And you could see in that, that's why I did the whole.
And I could see what it is, the different, like I've said.
And after that is when it went, boom, it went down. Then we did. You lot have he's coming, there's been no bounce, it's just rock bottom.
Yeah, there hasn't been any bounce, but has there been improvements? Yes, because of the things there that Muntz mentioned. Keeping the ball, whether we know our attack, it don't matter about our attack. It doesn't matter whether we have 90% possession of the ball or 10% possession of the ball. Our attack is going to struggle because it's not good enough. The thing we need to tweak is what I've been banging on about is set pieces. We cut out conceding set pieces, which I believe this manager can do, and I believe the team can do because I've watched this team do it. We'll be fine. In regards to that, to picking up results. Of course, let me land. If you lose games, of course your job's gonna be under scrutiny. I've said this, he said this himself. He said, I'll be judged on results. But I said this before he got in. I wasn't gonna do just results-based analysis. I wasn't gonna do just performance-based analysis. Do the two need to be good? Yes. Do the two need to be much better? Yes. Do we need to improve on the things we've improved upon? Absolutely yes. So us keeping the ball better is a major thing. Even if we're not doing more with it, because at least when we have the ball, bare minimum, we are being attacked less, and all the defensive stats show that. All that's gone up. The only thing that has got worse for Manchester United from a defensive standpoint, from Amorim to the last manager, is that we are conceding more from set pieces. That is the only stat. There's no metric. On the eye test, we were conceding 20 plus shots per game. Everybody's XG was high. Everybody's big chances created was high. Everybody's big chances missed was high. So that's not what we're going to do and go overboard and act like there isn't improvements that been made. Now, like I said, you have to improve on the improvements because it's still not good enough. And of course, results matter. Same way I'd be sat here saying the same thing if we had won 5 out of our last 7, but the performances was terrible. And we was conceding 20 plus shots per game and we was nicking it. It's like, no, I'm trying to see everything. This is a complete... The manager's got here. You are in a terrible predicament. I understand that. This is why I not give you leeway. I have some understanding, but I rate you highly. I've said this again. Figure this out. This attack is not good. I know that. I debated about this all summer long. I will never forget the summer of 2024 as a content creator ever in my life, the way I had to fight against Manchester United fans, my own brethren talking about this attack and how many league goals we were going to score. However, I rate you as a manager, put it together and figure it out. I've said this about him. And defensively, I like us from like I said, from a structure standpoint, zero issue. Individual errors is costing us. That's on the individuals. That's also on the manager. I just mentioned we have conceded six set piece goals or six set pieces in our last 7 games. That is unacceptable. That has to be cut out. We cannot carry on in our next 7 games conceded 5 set pieces, 6 set pieces, etc., etc. It's the only difference between the Bournemouth game in the first half and the Wolves game in the first half was a set piece. You cannot do that. However, you have players there. Figure it out. I rate you as a manager. That's where my belief stems from. And as much as I don't rate the vast majority of these players, I rate some of them. Our better players have to perform at a very, very good level. They've got to. Your De Ligts, your Mazararis, Mainos, Diallos, etc., etc. It's on you, man. It's literally on you, man. Whether we're going to win matches or
that's also part of the problem. That's also part of the problem because none of those players you just mentioned are top players. They just
don't have to be top players. You just have to perform.
Yeah.
Perform well.
I hear it, but that's the thing. And
I'll explain what's happened to go.
He's closer. I mean, he's closer to the Nuno, Frank de Boer, and he's closer to ending up like one of them, man. If he continues to not,
of course, if he continues losing matches,
and also even if he does stay long enough to get his players in, because listen, I rate Amorim as a coach in it tactically, and you can see what he wants to do, but at the end of the day, like Nuno, Frank de Boer, these type of guys, they didn't get enough time because at the end of the day, as you said, it's a results-based business. It's a results-based business, and he's.
I trust in him to turn it around, though. That's the difference. If I didn't believe that he's going to turn it around, I'd say
improvements for me. If you get better get better at keeping the ball and get worse at set pieces, for me, they just cancel each other out. Personally,
all right, that's to you. That's where I disagree. You know what I'm saying? Because one is much easier to coach than the other. That's why it's easier to be a team that's defensively sound, more defensively sound from set pieces than keeping the ball. What are we talking about?
He's putting, but by losing games, he's putting more pressure on himself. That you see when he does get the players, if he stays long enough to get the players he wants, if he doesn't cook, if he doesn't like immediately hit the ground running the second he gets his players, then it's looking even more spooky. And then you're back where you are again, looking for a new manager. You know, like, and it's a circle of destruction all over again.
Absolutely, because you're at Manchester United Football Club. You are in a hotspot. You are under the microscope 25/8. Match days, non-match days. He's fully aware of this. He said this. I know this as a Manchester United fan because I've seen managers come here and the scrutiny that they are under. Of course, he needs to get results. I said this, but it's not solely results. Do you need to get? Of course, you need to get better results.
Yeah, that's obvious. Solely results. You need to get 5 losses in 7.
Yeah, you need to get you need to get better results. Period. Point blank. Period. But also, I'm not letting that take away from what I've seen performance-wise. The question was, Troops asked me, what has improved? I've explained it. That outside of set pieces, from a defensive standpoint, all metrics are better. Because if all metrics are worse, that's all you'd see all up on social media. That's all you'd see on Twitter. That's all you'd see on Instagram. That's what would be in the chat. That's what we'd be spoken about. If big chances missed, big chances created, let me land an XG was all as high as it was, these things would be mentioned. But now they're lower. Now people don't want to mention. No, I'm going to mention them. But like I said, we've made improvements, but we still need to improve. If you go from a 2 out of 10 to a 4 out of 10, that's improvement, but still not good enough. And I'm just using them 2 numbers for an example. We still have levels to go up. And yes, Amorim has to get it right. He has to be backed in January, bring him in a couple players to help out, but he has to manage at a better level. Same way our better players have to. And you mentioned there, they're not top players. I agree. I don't think they're top players, but they're good players and good enough where 4 or 5 of our players, this is why I said pick a core. I said we don't have a best 11, but we have a core 5, 6 I rate. You know what I'm saying?
What's happened to Maino, though? Big man thing.
But with Maino, multiple things. One, he's just been off form. Forget formations, forget where he's been playing. He's not been at it. On the ball, he's not been at it at all.
He's looking
basic
sluggish.
stuff. He's not been at it. He's just sloppy passes, etc., etc. That stems from it. Secondly, as well, like I've been saying, he ain't a 6 or he ain't an 8, but I'm not hearing no excuses. I rate you as a player. I don't make excuses. I put more pressure on players I rate. Adding in why I'm putting more pressure on this manager. Now, Maino, whether you're playing in the 6 to 8, I want to see you in the left-sided 10. You have to perform better. Same with Diallo. You have to perform to a level. Mazarawi's done that. De Ligt's done that. Agate's been he was very good in that game again. He's done that. That's another thing when we talk about, oh, what's he improved? That, because everyone was writing up Agate. Now he's been one of our better players, and this goes to coaching matters and systems key. But you have to, our players have to, our better players have to perform at a better level, and the manager has to perform at a higher level. Otherwise, we are going to continue to lose matches. Let me land on this point, and then you will be fired. That's the way it goes at Manchester United. As much as I rate him as a manager, you have to improve. You have to do better, and I believe he will. This is why I'm like, all right, cool. Let's see how this goes. See how this plays out, because I rate you. Figure it out. Go on.
With the way that your front line has been moving, has he been proven right to drop Rashford?
Yes, because he could have dropped anybody. Rashford's not the answer. Rashford's played 10 years in the Premier League and don't have 100 goals. What are we talking about?
I think
Rashford one of your top scorers this year.
He is, but you could have dropped anyone.
Yeah, cool. You could have dropped anyone. That's why I said jettison them all. What attacker do you hear me defend?
I'm just asking, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. No, Rashford.
Your attack ain't really, since Rashford's been dropped, ain't really doing that.
Our attack's been terrible with him.
Sounds like you might
have but they haven't kicked on without him.
Yes, because they ain't good either. They are not. Our attackers are not good because of Rashford. Rashford's not good enough.
They look the best under Rude.
Isn't that not good enough? That's what it is.
Yeah, but also we say you guys have the certain stats have improved, and there are certain metrics that have improved.
All our defensive metrics have improved.
I'm pretty sure that under Ten Hag, your defense you weren't conceding crazy goals under Ten Hag. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might have to double check.
Not this season, but overall, yes. And like
overall, yes. But
the last 2 seasons,
this season
kind of eased up this year.
The reason why we didn't concede as many goals and let's go back and watch the games wasn't because of Ten Hag or our defense. It was bad finishing. For instance, go watch the Spurs game. Spurs game was 3-0. It should have been 7. Timo Werner is 3-1. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, if we're going to talk about this, go back and actually watch the games, people. Because I've been watching these games.
But there's also been bad finishing on Amorim. There's also been bad finishing on the Amorim.
What was the bad finishing in the Wolves game?
No, not specifically the Wolves game. I think the Wolves game was a nothing game. I think that ends 0-0.
Most of the games they haven't been. Most of the games, like Onana's not been peppered is the point. The odd save he'll have to make. Onana
got peppered in the cup.
There's been no game he's been peppered. Onana, the way he made the changes against Spurs. Yeah, Bayern day. And even then, it's like they scored from the 4, changes. I hear that. Yeah, but I'm talking about when, that's why I specifically said Onana. When we played our quote-unquote strongest team, because when I seen that selection in the cup, I was like, all right, you're prioritizing the league. Cool. I'm talking about in league games on a game-by-game basis.
You think that was wrong
now? No. I don't think it was.
He gave up. You love trophies, isn't it? And he gave up a trophy.
But that's the manager. That's what the manager's gone with. That's what it is with, isn't it? That's the way I am. If you're the general and you say what goes, all right, cool. I might not agree with the decision, but I'm with the team. I wasn't happy about it.
Listen, I hear it, but for me, as I said, you're harder.
The gap is starting to gap now.
Yeah,
remember it was just now it's 7.
It's 7 points. Once it starts becoming 4 or 5 games, that's when I'll be like.
And your next few games, so I'll just see. I'm looking
at Newcastle tough.
You've got Newcastle.
And Newcastle have hit form right now. Yeah, even though it's at OT, I expect them to go there and at least get something.
Newcastle scored 11 in their Newcastle scored 11 in their last 3 games. These men are getting absolutely oiled.
Don't you have Liverpool after Newcastle?
Yes,
then you're coming to Anfield. You're coming to Anfield.
Yes, at Anfield.
Then you're going to the Emirates. Then you're going to the carpet.
If you lose to Newcastle, if you lose to Liverpool, if you lose to Arsenal, could Amorim get sacked?
No, but people will call for his head, and I can't defend that.
I'm sure Ten Hag survived.
How would you feel? How would you be if you lost them 3 games?
I'd be pissed.
Would you still be in support of the manager, or would you start to be?
Of course, I'd be in support, but it's a major concern. Of course, it would be major concerns if we lose those 3. Not the FA Cup, the 2 games, the league games.
Because then you're not gonna Saeed thinks you're gonna win the Europa League. I do not believe that.
I'm with that. I'm still with the Europa League. I'm still with that. Go target that competition. I'm still with that. But in regards to it, do I think how would I feel? Of course, performance matters, but I'd be extremely disappointed about losing games, so I don't like losing football matches. But will I call for the manager's head? No. This ain't his team. You know what I'm saying? In that like Lewis just said, Ten Hag survived worse. The list is out there.
Ten Hag won trophies though.
He's not had an opportunity. Well, let me land. He's not even had an opportunity to win trophies. He's been in one cup.
He just threw up one in Carabao. Cool. He was 3 games away from a final.
He's still got 2 other trophies. Let him do his thing. At least let him.
2 games away. Well, it was 3 at the time.
I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna allow him to at least. I'm gonna allow you to at least win it. We'll just write him off because he threw the Carabao Cup. No, that makes no logical sense. That's not sensible. I ain't gonna do that.
It's looking very even
because trophies like you see him with Ten Hag wouldn't be good enough. And if Amorim wins trophies and performs poorly, I won't be happy about that either. Because that's not sustainable.
Tactically, he's obviously, for me, I think tactically he's better than Ten Hag in it.
He's a miles better manager. We're just having these conversations because people.
No one said that Ten Hag's better than him.
Flawless.
People have said that. People have said that.
He's made you harder to beat.
People have
you're
said
losing more games.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? If you're harder to beat, but you're losing more games, the bottom line is he ain't gonna last, innit? If he don't make the right tweaks, and that's all it is. That's what I'm saying, innit?
No, and I agree with that. But where the not the difference lies, but what I'm saying in addition to that is I expect him to make those tweaks because I've seen him make tweaks in the short time he's been in. I'm like, all right, cool. I've seen you make tweaks, so I expect you to continue to make tweaks to get it right. That's my expectation of this manager. I rate him as a manager. If I didn't, I wouldn't be sat here talking about. I'd be like, yeah, it's peak. He's going to be gone.
All I'm saying,
I don't think that will be the case.
Do you know what it is? The last thing I'll say, because I know you got mute on it, is that I understand a massive chunk of this goes on the players because we know they're not good enough. But when I saw Rude step in, I saw a manager bounce. I saw something that worked. I saw a midfield of Casemiro and Ugarte.
I saw the players responding.
Yeah, a Casemiro and Ugarte pivot. It worked.
Standard draw at Old Trafford.
It's easy to respond. I know why they responded because the crowd had gone. That's why.
But forget all the.
The crowd not supportive of Amorim.
The bottom line is. Hold on.
The crowd.
The bottom line is Ruud van Nistelrooy. For the short time he was there, I've saw more from him than I've seen from Amorim. And yes, I understand the Amorim one's obviously going to take a little bit longer because he's changed the complete. Like he's gone from one formation all the way to another. Ruud only had to make certain tweaks because he kept the back 4. The bottom line is we can't 100% blame the players when we've seen another manager who's not now a manager of Leicester get a response. So for me,
you think you were wrong not giving the job to Ruud? How kind of we gave it to
what Ruud did. Ruud changed nothing tactically. The only change he made, and I praise Ruud for this because he did a good job while he was here, was playing Casemiro next to Ugarte. Something I want to see this manager do. Which, well, Agate's
it's taken them 10 games not to do that, and it's blasphemous.
Yeah, no,
Did you have gone with Van Nistelrooy though instead of Amorim?
No, we shouldn't have gone with Van Nistelrooy. No,
Amorim was the right choice.
No, yes, definitely
debatable. We'll have to see.
Maybe we'll see. I think he was the right choice. Obviously, we'll see. Time will.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I said debate.
Manager out, yo. Manager out. Get him out, yo. Get him out.
I'm saying it's debatable, isn't it?
I might catch you in this. Debatable.
The thing is, I don't think it's debatable because, like I said, Amorim's trying to implement a style and tactics. Ruud didn't do that. He did a patch job. Ruud changed nothing about from playing Casemiro next to Ugarte. Like what we talking about here? When
we sacked Emery. When we sacked Emery and then we gave it to Ljungberg, like the Ruud van Nistelrooy interim.
Yeah.
I didn't see a bounce with Ljungberg, blood. When Arteta came in, I saw a bounce.
Would I prefer to? But I'm not looking for. I'm looking
about
for
the Lampard interim era.
Yeah, I'm looking for better performances.
Yeah, that was.
I'm looking for better performances overall.
Here's
what Ruud did. You know what I'm saying? Here's what it is. We have an illness, and Ruud came in and gave us temporary cure for that illness. We're not looking for a temporary cure. We're looking for permanent. And permanent takes much, much longer. Ruud did nothing from a tactical standpoint.
Amorim's giving you antibiotics and you're getting worse.
No, we're trying. No, he's not. He's trying to do long term.
That's what
Amorim's trying to do long term. We got to give him more than 10 games. He's been here 10 games. He's been here 10 games.
So 10 days after I've been ill, I'm worse. I'm going back to the hospital.
It's all been
bad. What do you mean hospital? Hospital? The man are looking up flipping folks.
Man just going over
the man are looking up old school remedies.
I get it. I get it.
You know what
Like
I'm
I said, it's going to take, like I said, he's trying to pattern it up long term. Rude, that was not the aim.
Trying
Rude,
hard
that
enough.
is. He is
ain't
no,
trying
he is
hard
trying.
enough.
He needs to do better. No, he is trying. He just needs to do better. What we talking about here?
Yeah,
But
man, he
again,
ain't
you might
doing
want to
it. He
write
ain't-
him
he
off
ain't doing
after a
good.
couple months. Cool, I get it. You know what I'm saying and that. But
We're not writing him
not
off.
doing
I
it.
actually tweeted.
Nah, Monts is trying to write him off.
I didn't write him
Monts is
off.
trying to write him
feel
off.
bad
Or it's
I didn't write him
debatable
off.
if he did a better job than
I
Rude.
didn't
Like we
write him
don't
off. I
know
said
the
he's a
difference.
good coach. Did I not
Nah,
say he's a
like
good coach?
but we know the difference. We know the difference in what Rude was trying to do and what Amorim's trying to
I
do.
know, but my
There's a
point
huge,
is,
and we
my
know
point
we
is-
know the jobs are
my point is
completely
valid, bro. But
different.
hold on, my point is
Because he
Nah,
doesn't
go
have
ahead.
the players to play
You
his
know what,
style.
hold on. You know why I
Should
said my
he
point
just
is
like
valid?
do the whole?
Bro, I
What,
said my
okay,
point
so
is
let me ask you, Troops, what style suits these players?
I think they look better in the back four than the back three.
I disagree because we've been horrendous in the back four for the longest. So what are we talking about?
You were winning
We had
more
our
games
worst-
in the back four.
We had our worst ever league finish, but it's not about just winning a couple more games. It's about long term
It
something.
is, no, but right
sustainable.
now you need to win games, blood.
No, but it's sustainable.
You're
But
14th, bro.
sustainable. No, we're not doing no short term
Sustainable
fixes. Win a
shit.
couple games. Yeah, Rude did that. Rude did that. You know what I'm saying? No, we
The
need
only thing consistent
sustainable.
about you lot is that you're shit right now.
It's sustainable. Yes, we have been
Sustainable shit.
100%, but sustainable. Like that's what it is. Man, acting like we just didn't come
You
off
need
our
points
worst
on
ever
the
league
board
finish.
right now.
We just
Like
we
road
just
to
had our
40
worst.
for you lot
we
is
just
actually
had our
real.
worst. We just had our worst ever league finish, worst ever Champions League campaign.
And it's about to get
two-
worse.
in our two,
Exactly.
in our two of our last ever
It's
three
going to get
campaigns.
worse, blood.
Yes, exactly. Well, maybe
We are
who knows?
15th, sir.
Who knows?
We
You
are
know what I'm saying?
15th.
Who
Real
knows?
talk.
You know what I'm saying? Who knows? We'll see with that. But the point I'm making is that's also on the last guy as well. That's also on Ten Hag. This is his players and the team he put in together.
Hey,
So you have to work with
He's
what
been
you got.
given
You have to
players
work
in
with
January.
Ten Hag ain't
Will he
here
give
no
it work?
more. And
Will he
those
be giving players in January?
No, he ain't here no more. But the same shit players, like you said, 85% of these players are dross. He co-signed all of them. So what we talking about here?
yeah,
Every
so-
player that's here, no. We can't sit. You can't sit there and say, "Oh, 85% of the players are terrible." When that 85% you're talking about, he co-signed, whether he signed
I'm
them,
not even
new
talking
deals,
about Ten Hag.
etc.
No, I'm not
So what we
talking about
talking
Ten
about?
Hag.
No,
I'm
I'm
saying
saying
even-
about Ten Hag. You
Oh,
can't
yeah,
say
no.
85% of the squad is terrible, and then say Ten Hag's not here no more. No, this is also on him. It's not solely on him, of course not. It's not solely on Amorim. It's not solely on the players. You can proportion out the blame. The point that I'm making is that Rude did something completely different to what Amorim's trying to do, and I'm
I
gonna
didn't
give him
write him off,
longer. I'm gonna give him longer than 10 games.
I didn't write him off though.
Same way
I
if he
didn't-
was flying. Same way if he
I
was flying.
didn't say he's not good enough. I didn't write him off and say he's not good enough.
No, you
I
said it's debatable.
No, I said it's it's
That
up for debate.
he would have been a better option than Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, I just said
Nah,
it's
I
up
don't
for
think
The players
debate.
will,
I
the
just
play,
said it's
because
up
it's
for
Van
debate.
Nistelrooy, like Amorim's a good manager, but because it's Van Nistelrooy, club legend, like actual real legend, played under Fergie, Premier League winner, Golden Boot. Like
We
he
did
is
that
the
with, and we did
Bro,
we
this
did that with a
Amorim,
club
like,
legend.
I'm
And
telling
look
you.
how that turned out when that
Ole.
went
Now,
down.
but Ole, no, but it's a Ole was now, but it's a bit like Ole never had that. Ole don't have that. Van Nistelrooy. Now listen, no, listen.
Yeah, go ahead,
Ole-
guys,
Ole's
yeah, go
done
ahead,
what-
man.
Now listen,
Ole's done what
Ole-
crazy, bro.
Ole, no,
Ole's
listen.
done what
Ole's
crazy.
done, no. Ole's done more, yeah, but Ole don't have like that. Ole, what did they call him back in the day? The babyface assassin.
He
You
teacher,
get me?
Yeah,
No, the
Don't
babyface,
talk about him as a player.
babyface assassin.
a
That was his
player.
nickname when he was a player. Do you
You know,
understand?
he's scored the
don't
most
have that,
iconic
like-
goal in our history, right? Or one in
Mhm.
modern day history. He scored the most
Yeah.
iconic goal
Yeah,
in
Yeah, I
modern
know.
day history.
But
all
he
the
doesn't
players
have
do.
that. No, but he doesn't have that. Like, I don't think he has that streak in him where, like, you see it, Van Nistelrooy. I could see him like getting like angry at one of the players, like, "What the fuck are you doing, you fucking idiot? I fucking send
Okay,
you
so
to a
that means
fucking
he'll-
win in
he'll
Amsterdam."
be-
I can't
and I
see
hope he does.
fucking.
That means he'll
Like,
do well at
I can see Ole putting his arm around the player, like, "All right, it's okay, don't worry. Next
You know,
game,
no,
you'll
you
do
know,
better."
you know what you just proved? Again, you see this Amorim thing. It's a pretty privileged thing, you know, because man wears Moncler and that, and he's got the little
Forget
grey
all that.
slash above
Hey,
his.
yo, I
Yeah,
am
I'm
with that.
saying bro. It's
Couldn't care
it might
less
be it,
what
though.
man
The
wears.
Portuguese pretty privileged. Man wears, you know what I'm saying, Louboutins,
gonna
the
say-
Moncler jacket and that.
Just
That's
want to
not
say,
with you. Listen,
okay, yeah, just let me clarify that because I've
I'm
never mentioned what man wears and all them
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
I
I'm
leave
not
that to
saying you
lot.
did.
I leave that. No, I just have to
saying
say that
that.
because obviously I'm here supporting Manchester United. I'm just saying I ain't in all that. I don't care what man wears and on man's swag and all that. That's nothing to do
I'm
with
saying
nothing.
right now, bro. It's
I'm
a
not
pretty
with any of that. Like, let me just clarify that. I don't care if man's bald, if man has hair. I'm not with all that. Man's got dreads.
You,
man
man.
could have a mohawk. Man don't care.
Hey,
Manage better. Get
well,
results.
this prick here, this guy left his Portuguese team where he was probably on course to win the league. How about this? I have not heard the name Gyökeres in yonks. You're a lot, brother. You know the guy he left, bro. He left this environment. He left that sporting team that were flying, and now they're flipping dross. Now they are dross. And even the guy that got after, how about this? Even the guy that got after Amorim, the guy that was the coach, he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's been sacked.
He's
Yeah,
been
yeah, yeah.
sacked.
He's been
You know what
sacked.
I'm saying? He literally told everyone he got his whole backroom staff and brought them to United, and it's fucking
Man got
up there.
sacked on Christmas Day, you know.
Bro, he got sacked. Bro, he got sacked, bro. This guy fucked off from. He
I was eating
ruined.
the
He
turkey with the
ruined, bro.
P45 beside
Bro,
him.
this guy ruined
crazy,
Sporting
man.
Lisbon. He
That's the
ruined them, bro.
Christmas spirit.
He ruined Sporting Lisbon to come to United and to lose 5-7. It's madness. And man are acting like he didn't know what he was getting himself into. Of course he knew what he was getting himself into. He knew.
Exactly.
And just
He
because
knew
this guy
exactly
speaks
what he was
well,
getting
and
When he
he's
pulled
working
up
the
here,
interviews, and he
When
dresses
he pulled
well,
up, he had like 2 curls coming down like here, yeah? They've already gone.
they've gone.
The curls have already
man's
gone.
work, man's work, because you know why? Man
Man's
understands
hair's
gotta
already
work.
receding, blood.
Man gotta work. That's what
3
it is
weeks
like.
3 weeks in the job, blood. Look what
It's
you know
the
what
meme.
Liverpool have done to the man. The man's suffering.
It's the me, man. Yo, I wish I could suffer for that amount of money. He'll be okay. You knew what it was. You were fully aware of what it was. Your expectation, you might not have known about the standard of the team, but you had an idea from your first interview. I'm not hearing no shit. There's no excuses. Figure it out. Perform better, win football matches. Figure it out. I've done said this. Do I expect him to figure it out? Yes. Do I expect the form to improve? Also, yes. Figure that out. And this is not just the next 2 games, the next 5 games. I'm talking about those two things I just mentioned, but the entire season and the Europa League.
We just gotta make sure that Gucci Graham Potter does something in it. Yeah, I need.
I have to pray. I believe he will. I'm fully backing him. I have no.
You have no choice, brother. Because of where you know.
No choice. If I didn't want to back,
Especially with your weekly flipping. Yeah,
No,
fucking fuck Ten Hag. He's gone tweet.
Oh, that's still rolling
worry,
out.
I understand.
Wait. Hold up. Let me just clarify that. That's still rolling out regardless. Like, he could lose every game from now to the end of the season. We could lose our next 25 league games or however many's left, 21, and get relegated. It's still a fuck 10 hard thing. Let's just clarify that, like, without doubt. Because the reason why most of this dross is here and we're in a situation we're in is because of him. But that's neither here nor there. But no, if I thought I'd made a mistake on Amorim, I'd say, like, you know what? This manager's not what I thought he was. Same way if we sign a player I rate and he plays 2-3 games and I go, I don't like what I'm seeing at all. I've seen enough. So I'm not forced to back him. I don't have to back him. No, I am choosing to because I rate him as a manager. And everything I thought plus more, I'm like,
he's a good coach. He's a good coach, but again, he's doing up Captain Save-A-Hole. United don't want to be saved. Look at the players there; it's a graveyard, and you brought everyone there to try save this club. If you save the club, trust me, I'm gonna give him mad props. If he saves Man United, yeah, the props I will give that man. The props, bro.
Remove the rat.
Yeah. Master Splinter.
There's a rat in the kitchen. What Amorim gonna do? There's a rat in the.
Remove the rat. What we talking about here?
That master, bro. I put him in my fantasy, and that prick got a red card. That fucking rat. That fucking.
Wait, you put Bruno in your fantasy? That's on you. That's your fault.
Vermin. Look at
that's your fault.
Vermin.
I don't know why you put Bruno, but yeah, of course he has to turn it around.
Fucking Splinter.
Manchester United have been in.
Stuart Little with a buck tooth, blood. I fucking hate him.
Manchester United have been in this situation.
I blame myself. In fact, you're right. I blame myself.
Yeah, your fault. I don't know why you put Bruno in your FPL.
You know
when I run FPL, I don't put no United attackers in FPL. And I don't even when I played it in the past. I don't know why. But yeah, Manchester United have been here before.
I was thinking stinker. I was thinking, you know what? Stinker, penalty, bonus points. You know what I'm saying? I thought dead end.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
That's what I thought it was going to be. Master Splinter looking.
Absolutely not. But yeah, he has to. United have been here. But you mentioned United being a graveyard. We've been here before and risen back from the dead and went back and then came back again. So that's what has to be done. And if Amorim happens to be that guy, great. If it's not, we keep it stepping. We've been a graveyard before.
Shout out Lenmy though, because like, he keeps conceding goals, blood, no matter what this youth does, bro. Yeah, shout out Lenmy though.
Lenmy a Euro.
Well, it was cool. We didn't do nothing against Wolves.
I hear it, man.
Why did he get subbed? Is it a fitness thing?
Next veranda,
they're managing his minutes.
Next veranda, what I got?
I ain't saying all that. I've barely seen him play. I've not seen him play 5 full 90 minutes game. So to call him the next Varane, I can't say all that. They're managing his minutes because his injury was long term. But yeah, he was fine yesterday. Not yesterday, sorry, against Wolves.
Okay.
What?
Speak for you, Flawless.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Big up Lewis's eyes. Hey, Lewis.
Hi.
Lewis's eyes, you know. Fucking hell. Big up box of oranges every time. Says Flawless Brandon Williams is a free agent. Can he play wing back?
I'm sure he can play wing back. Let him play wing back at his next club.
These lot got rid of Alvaro Fernandes as well, by the way.
Flawless.
Fuck off.
Going back.
You know what I'm saying? And that.
Yeah, chill well, innit? I got Zinchenko.
Yeah.
Which one you want?
Neither. You lot can keep him. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You lot keep him.
Big up man like Cass. Oh my god.
Oh, thank you. It's a Saturday, but thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Damn, man, got fans.
Big up Mo Stacks. Big up your damn self, blood. He said, big up my G's, Lewis, free my baller, Felix, Monts, Salah and Henri talk is disrespectful. Nacho, Erasmus, Madwakey, Rashford, Shillings, Marta Smelly, all bums.
Come on, man. Especially the last one, man.
Go fuck yourself.
Noni didn't even play this week.
You employ Darwin Nunes, bro. Big up Nick Copyrights. He says, I would take Gyökeres, Osherman, and Dybala. I'm not saying the rest.
Hey, yo.
You get me.
That's crazy.
Hey, the freaks come out at night, blood.
Black together.
Cam. Big up the bro. He says 1932. That was pre-Hitler, becoming dictator of Germany. Blood. That's them stats.
Funny fact as well. That was also Arsenal's best decade for winning league titles.
Yes, and he still ain't won a European trophy since then. But here we are.
We have won a European trophy. We won one in 1994, the European Cup Winners' Cup. So don't lie. Yeah, you're lucky. You'll get community noted, aka you will get blue carded.
I stand corrected. A Champions League or European Cup. There we go. The European Cup.
In my life, I haven't seen you man win a European Cup.
The European Cup / Champions League since 1930.
Well, you two on the right hand side are both 5 years old, so you wouldn't have seen it, would you? Cam.
94 was a while ago. I wasn't alive then, innit? So.
Hey, not my fault. Arsenal can't do anything in my lifetime.
He says 1932. They didn't have drive-in theaters yet, Ross.
And now they have drive-in theaters. They now have cinemas. They now have stuff where you can watch things on your phone. And
they have DVD players.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, and Arsenal still haven't.
Yeah, see, there you go. There you go, blood. There you go. There you go, blood. Big up Sahil. Big up man like Sahil, blood. He says, big up the late night pod and the fantastic foursome pause.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, yo. He says, want to thank Man Divided Goalies for teaching me what an Olympic goal is. Looking forward to the next one they concede. What's their next 3 games again?
You never walk alone. Their next 3 games are, just one more time because it sounds great. Saying out loud. Newcastle, Liverpool at Anfield, and Arsenal at the carpet.
Arsenal in the FA Cup, right?
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Out the FA Cup, you go. Yeah, man ain't reading out that name, blood. You understand? He says Hojlund needs to stop. Yeah, that name is mad, blood.
Hey, you know what?
I can't even say big up. I can't even say big up yourself, blood. Because that's even
5, yo. Just say 5. You know what I'm saying?
Big up 5, innit? You understand?
5, yo.
Hey, what is wrong with this nighttime stream, bro? I swear down, blood.
Yo, man is proud as well, you know.
It doesn't happen in the daytime. This don't happen in the day, blood.
It don't happen in the daytime.
It don't happen, bro. Nighttime.
Yo, proud with it, you know.
No, blood. It is fucking. YouTube is a crazy place after dark, you know. Fucking hell. What is going on? What is going on, blood? These men are crazy, bro. Fucking hell. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's crazy, blood.
Yo, the whole super chat's just
super chat is just mad.
Yeah. Well, you're right in regards to Hojlund is rubbish. You're right, man. You are right in what you are saying, but he's just incapable. You are right.
I said Hojlund's got AIDS, bruv.
This is crazy work, yo. That last part's crazy. But the start of it, I agree.
I can't breathe, blood.
Bro, he's not.
He should have given it to Ten Hag.
Bro, big up 5, innit? You get me? He's
mad. Call man 5. Call man 5.
Oh my days.
Just call man 5, man. Man is proud, you know. That's a defeater, you know. That's a defeater, you know. That's the craziest part of that, yo. Man's letting it be known, yo. Like,
oranges. How's the super chat more
you gotta say it out loud in your head. You gotta say it out loud in your head, and it's 10 times funnier.
It's wild, man.
Bro, I
This
don't
is
know
why
what's
we gotta do
going on.
shows at night, man. I'm telling you.
That's right.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
Oh no.
We got Mo Stacks one more time. He says, Monts, I respect Salah, but he's no way near Hazard's level, let alone Henry. Come on now. The comparisons is disrespectful to their names.
What do you say? It's about Hazard and them. No, Henry. Sorry. The Henry thing, I'm not comparing Salah to Henry, man. Come on now, let you have eyes in it. But you see the Hazard thing, as I said, bro. Man's teammates are chunks and flipping all them man there, bro. What's man's name again? What's Broski's name again? Flipping Bazinga and that. That's
Yeah, Bazinga, KSI, all the sidemen, man.
yeah. That's man's teammates, bro. Give it.
It's because, like, you know how we were doing the whole like playing too much, too young. Hazard was doing that from back in the day. But,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
You
I
think
understand.
Salah-
I don't mind Hazard being compared to Salah. I don't care. I'm just always gonna think Hazard's better, always.
Yeah, of course. You have no choice. But yeah, bro.
But I don't mind Salah comparisons. I don't find them disrespectful no more. But pick a side, which is it.
I saw a video, yeah. I saw a video, yeah. And this guy, he named he said Salah is the 31st best player of all time in the Premier League. And it weren't, he didn't even, do you know what? I'm gonna get the tweet. I'm gonna show you here. Because it's a, where is it? 1 minute. Let me get it here first. 1 sec.
Bro, my head's still gone, you know. It's crazy.
Yeah, that was
Yo,
crazy.
Man saying it proudly, you know. That's the funniest shit. Yo,
gone,
man
bro.
is proud about it. Yo, man said that.
it's the confidence.
It's the man said it with a little confidence. Man's letting it be known, yo. I am him. You know what I'm saying? I am
yeah,
him.
lads.
Man flexing, yo. It's
Oh,
crazy.
that is brilliant. That is brilliant, man. Oh my days, bro.
Let it be known, yo.
That is brilliant, bro.
All right, here, look.
Sorry.
Naming 30 Premier League players better than Mohamed Salah. Because people making statements like this, the best player.
Can you turn it up?
Yeah, it's a bit low. The volume's a bit low.
To the beautiful game. Let's start with some non-negotiables. Wayne Rooney, Cristiano Ronaldo, Thierry Henry, Liverpool's most talented player of the Premier League era, Luis Suarez, Paul Scholes, Frank Lampard. Surely no one disagrees so far. Let's move on to players that are non-negotiable, but are better than Mohamed Salah. The best captain in Premier League history, Roy Keane. Gareth Bale. The only people who don't think that this is true didn't watch Gareth Bale in his prime. Because if you did, he would be a non-negotiable. Patrick Vieira, baller. Cesc Fabregas, boss Premier League midfielders from his teenage years. Harry Kane. If we're talking stats, which many people do with Mohamed Salah, he's got more goals. Virgil van Dijk, the best centre-back I've ever seen in the Premier League. Michael Owen, Ballon d'Or winner with Liverpool. Alan Shearer, the most goals in Premier League history and won the thing with Blackburn. This one isn't a debate. Eric Cantona, the most influential signing in Manchester United's history. Respect your elders. John Terry, the second best defender I've ever seen in the Premier League. N'Golo Kante, one of the best midfielders I've ever seen. If you seriously don't think he's better than Mohamed Salah, then I don't know what to do for you. Sergio Aguero, Kevin De Bruyne. Even as footballers move to a more stats-orientated game, he is a better footballer than Mohamed Salah. He's won more Premier Leagues than Mohamed Salah. Riyad Mahrez won the league with Leicester.
Oh, give it a rest.
Kept on winning the league with Man City. David Silva, unreal player. Jamie Vardy.
Give it a
fucking
fucking
Premier League goals, won the league with Leicester, then carried them to Europe in later years. If you watch the and Salah was in the
Give it a rest,
I don't think
man.
he did that. Ryan Giggs. If you didn't watch younger Ryan Giggs, just say that. Because in his prime
Banging goal
years,
as well, man.
it's
Pick the
not
right,
even
oh, man. Yeah.
Yaya Toure, Robin Van Persie,
No.
Andy Cole. Again, if we're talking just plainly stats, which we often do with Mohamed Salah, more Premier League goals, more Premier League titles. Didier Drogba, the best big game player I've ever seen. Carlos Tevez was a fantastic footballer.
Oh, fuck
And
off
lastly,
about Carlos
Dennis
Tevez.
Bergkamp. Football is watched with your eyes and not on paper. Dennis Bergkamp was a better player than Mohamed Salah. And then 31st is where I put Mohamed Salah. And look, there's nothing wrong with being the 31st best player in Premier League history. Trust me, it's crazy
Yo,
impressive.
no Hazard, Lewis.
Yeah,
Wait, man didn't even put Hazard in there.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
man
off the
expecting us to
fucking
take Broski seriously.
Yeah. The ones I disagree, there was a couple I disagree with. Kane, I disagree with. I think
Yeah,
Salah's better.
Kane ain't in there.
Vardy being in there was hilarious.
Vardy was hilarious.
Yeah.
They're
the two I'm saying.
Mahrez, how about this? Mahrez and Hazard should be a conversation. That should be a conversation.
This guy's crazy. Yo. Mahrez is cold.
Yeah, but he's not better than Salah. So here's what it is. He's the better. Again, he's more technical than Salah.
The maddest thing is like putting like centre backs in an argument against wingers. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
that's where it becomes tough.
No, but he's saying that's the 30 best players he thinks of all time in the Premier League.
Yeah, and there's
people are trying to give like the whole if Salah wins the league this year, Ballon d'Or. He put Vardy in there because he said 100 goals. He won the league with Leicester. He got like, Champions League, won the FA Cup.
So he's adding legacy into it as well as ability.
Yeah.
Okay. Vardy ain't bad in Salah.
Kind of get a bit.
Bro, but man, by the way, a lot of those guys he put in there were based. Well, there were a good portion in there who were based off stats. And Salah, if we're just doing the stats, Salah bins them all.
No, he put them in there. No, he don't bins them all because he was hotting them up. Cole's got more goals than him. Shearer's got more goals than him. There's someone else he put in that's got more goals than him. That's why he put them in there because he said
he's broken.
Let me finish. Because now you're in your feelings, bro. He said, yeah, you are. I can see it. You're rattled. It's cool. He said that he's put them players in there because Salah is used as a stat. Like they use stats on Salah a lot to make him better than other players. So that's why he put the other players in there who have better stats, like an Andy Cole, an Alan Shearer. Someone else was in there that's got more goals than him as well, blood.
Okay, Ronaldo has more goals than Messi. Ronaldo has more goals than Messi, but Messi has a better goals to games. So you don't want to just be wrong with stats and just say that.
I'm just showing you the video, blood. Like for me, I think there's I think there's players in there that are better than Salah, but I think there's some in there where he's moving mad.
Listen, Salah's 14 goals of Andy Cole, so
I would put Mahrez. I'd put Mahrez. I think Mahrez is better than Salah.
Yeah. But what you know what
I think Mahrez is better than Salah.
Metrics. Crazy. What is the metric?
It's not crazy. Why is it crazy? Why is it crazy? Are you all right in your head? Why is it crazy?
He's more technical. He's more technical than Salah. He's a better
I think he's ridiculous.
Fundamentals.
Why is man saying it's crazy? Like, are you all right?
I don't think it's crazy.
I'm not saying this guy's moving like I'm saying.
If you man had Salah, you wouldn't be saying that argument.
He's moving like I'm saying fucking Solskjaer's better than Bergkamp. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. Me saying Mahrez is better than Salah is not crazy, bro.
Mahrez one of the best right wingers we've ever seen.
That's like when fucking Lewis would say, I think it's crazy, but he might. Well, I don't know.
Like, do you know what it is?
When Lewis says that,
there's
I don't even know. Have you said Drogba's better than Henry?
I've said I'll take Drogba for a cup run, Henry for a league.
Yeah, Drogba's a better big game player than Henry, but Henry's better than Drogba. But the bottom line is,
I think Mahrez is getting a lot of disrespect here. You know,
Mahrez was
no. Salah's getting the disrespect. Salah's getting the disrespect. You know,
I don't think he is, bro. I don't think he is,
bro. He's clearing all you man's best seasons, best seasons by Christmas, and man them can't take it, bro.
Yeah,
but look, you're using the stats. You're not using the way he plays the game. You're not using his technical ability.
But here's one.
All right. I was gonna say because we need to dispel when people like,
and if he even thinks about doing 2020, you don't want to see me. Man, don't want to see me.
Say, man, like Salah cold. Yeah, we need to kill all that. Oh, he's the best right winger we've ever seen in the Prem. No, it's Ronaldo, and we all know it's Ronaldo.
No, Ronaldo's not a right winger, bro. So Ronaldo's not.
He played right wing.
He played right wing. What are you on about? He played right midfield, bro. He played right midfield.
No. He's in the Prem. He spent most of his time on the right.
Exactly.
Then he rotated.
He had some games on the left, but the majority was right.
As I said, he's Duppy and man's favorite players. Get best seasons by Christmas, and man genuinely can't take it. And if he played for your clubs, the way you ride out for players like Saka with a similar build to Salah. If Saka was anywhere near Salah, you'd be having these conversations.
Saka's Haaland. So there's a reason why I have.
Bro, as I said,
I have more support for Salah. He's one of my own. Saka, sorry, he's one of my own.
It is what it is, bro.
But me saying Mahrez is better than Salah is not crazy. That's not like I don't care about that.
You know why that's not crazy? Because I think they're two of the top 5 right wingers we've seen in the Premier League. So I don't think
Salah's just better.
De Bruyne has better stats. De Bruyne has better stats than Bergkamp, but he's not better than Bergkamp, bro. He's not better than Bergkamp, bro. He's not better stats than Bergkamp.
People would argue that. People will argue that. That's not crazy.
There's no argument.
De Bruyne and Bergkamp's not crazy. De Bruyne and Bergkamp's not crazy.
There's no argument.
No,
Every
it's not
player
crazy.
that's played with
De Bruyne and Bergkamp's not crazy.
Henry has
Nah,
played
De Bruyne
with
and Bergkamp
Zidane.
is crazy.
Henry's
It's
played
not
with
crazy.
Zidane. Henry's played with
Nah,
Ronaldinho.
I can't lie
Henry's
with
played
Mons
with.
a little
Listen,
bit.
listen.
It's not crazy.
Henry's played with the greatest players in the world, and
It's
Henry
not
says
crazy.
the best player
De
I've
Bruyne-
played
Look
with
at what
is
De Bruyne
Dennis
done to
Bergkamp.
Whether right
Yeah?
or wrong,
He's played with
it's not a crazy
Ronaldinho.
debate.
He's played
It's
with
not
Zidane.
crazy.
He's played with the
Bergkamp's better
GOAT.
than him, but it's not
And he
crazy
says, so I'm
No, you're
listening
wrong.
to Henry blood. I ain't listening to none of you, man, because his football IQ is better
Nah,
than yours.
nah,
What
since
Henry
I-
said,
I'm with
you
you
know
on this. I think it's
Henry-
crazy.
Even
Henry
the Dutch
dropped their
players,
hazard prop.
even
I'm
the
with
Dutch
you.
players,
Henry,
there's
I'm
even
with it.
Dutch man, even Cliver, who's played with Rivaldo, Figo, all them man there. He says Dennis Bergkamp. He was different.
De Bruyne to
He was
Bergkamp is
different,
mad.
bro.
De
Bro,
Bruyne
I'm
to
telling you, bro,
Bergkamp is mad. I
you lot
think it's
seriously,
different.
bro. I'm telling you
Go
right now.
watch Bergkamp, bro.
Bergkamp is better. Bergkamp's a more technical and better player.
He's
than,
way better than De Bruyne. Way better than De Bruyne.
But it's not. But it's not
Way
crazy.
better.
I
It's
think
not
it
way
is
better.
crazy.
Like clear.
It's not crazy. It's not
Clear.
crazy.
Clear.
It's not crazy. Man,
It's
are saying
crazy.
he knows ball.
It's
Have you
crazy.
seen my man's
That's
managerial
crazy.
career, fam? Have you
That's
seen his
crazy.
managerial career?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like,
Here's
bro,
another one
Henry
thing.
dropped
I don't
hazard
even-
prop, so
and
he's got my vote, mate.
you're one of the
Got
guys
my vote.
that says to me about why certain players don't become managers, bro. So you can't change that one.
Who, me?
Change what? About
Bro,
what?
about
Go on,
certain
I'm listening.
legends and becoming managers.
Oh, that
Yeah,
ain't me.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that ain't me.
That 100%. That's why I've not used
100%.
people. I don't.
I'm talking
Here's the
about
thing:
people's
is I
opinion.
don't. No. I don't use what players say because I've heard players, great
what
players
Troopz
say
doing.
wild stuff. Yeah,
Talking
that's
about
untrue,
TT's
but I
opinion,
agree
bro.
with his overall argument in regards.
Man
to
barely
I
lasted
don't
in
think-
managerial career.
I don't think. I think De Bruyne is vastly overrated. To be honest, I don't even think he's. I don't think he's better than David Silva. If we're being real,
He's not.
I
He's
don't
not.
think he's.
I
I
don't
don't.
think
I don't.
David
I
Silva's
don't. I
He's
don't
not.
think he's better than David
But
He's
Silva.
it's
not.
The
He's not.
conversation is not clear for what man's done
He's
in
not.
the Premier League.
I think it is.
That's the
I
difference.
think, but
That's
again, that's where
bro.
the difference lies in regards to what he's done in the Premier League. I'm just talking as a player. I don't even put it this way.
Yeah.
I don't think he's better than Yaya Toure.
You
I don't
have
think he
to-
makes City
again,
best 11.
But you still, as
I don't
said,
think he
football-
makes City's best
football
11.
There's still a results part of the business. that
He even better than
people-
Yaya.
Like for
I don't
me,
think he's better than Yaya.
for me,
He's even better than Yaya, bro. And
First, the
come
first
on,
thing-
like, bro.
On ability or
said-
on legacy?
The first thing I said is that if the conversation is just based on technical ability as a footballer, then I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. The first thing I said was
I'm
Mahrez
saying
is more
overall.
technical than Salah. Like if we're talking about overall,
Mahrez
in
is
terms
better
of
than Salah, bro.
Trophies, output, technical,
Mahrez is
and
better than Salah.
every little thing, then the argument's not mad. The argument is not.
I'm
crazy,
taking
bro.
trophies out. Fuck trophies, bro. I'm looking at the
No,
player
of
and the
course,
player.
yeah, fuck trophies.
How
You
are
ain't
Mahrez
seen
the
is-
trophies
man.
go in
Man,
Mahrez's favor? You know the
You ain't seen
trophies
man
go in
about
Mahrez's
years,
favor.
trophies. You ain't seen
Yeah,
the
but I'm
Champions
taking
League,
trophies out of it.
trophies. Of course,
I
you
was gonna
take
say, that's
trophies.
I'm not.
You're
I'm
arguing.
not putting trophies in it. I'm looking at Mahrez as a
course.
player and seeing how Mahrez will brack up a man and how he was.
No, I hear
Wait,
it. I hear
hold on,
it.
I remember when Mahrez he done a Cruyff turn and 3 man hit the floor. Salah's not
Yeah,
doing
for
that,
Leicester,
bro.
I remember
What do you mean
that.
And he
Salah's not
done it
doing
again
that?
and they hit
He
the
got
floor
people against
again.
Watford.
Salah's
Did you
not doing. Watford.
What
Man
you
said
saying?
Watford.
Ooh.
Man
Is man
said
mad?
Watford.
But,
Bro,
okay.
how about
No.
it?
Okay,
how
we'll
about
change
it?
it. We'll go to Man City.
Ribery is a
He
better
done
man
it
than
against
Salah,
City.
blood.
He
Yeah,
done it against Man
Frank
City.
Ribery is a better man than Salah,
He
blood.
done
Yeah.
it. He done it
If I
against
start
no.
going global
Hear
and
the
start
facts.
kicking man,
Here's
yeah.
the fact.
Salah's
Here's the
a
fact. He
fucking
done it against Man City.
Salah's a
He-
fraud, blood.
No.
Man said Watford.
No.
Watford. Oh, he chopped Watford. Oh, big Watford.
No.
Fucking Watford.
What about Watford, man?
Oh,
about
this is
Man
a
City?
Said Watford.
What about Man City?
Chess.
What
Shout out
about Man
Watford. Don't
City?
do that.
What about
This
Man
is
City?
sensational.
With desk. He
What
said
about Man
Watford.
City? What about Man City? What about Spurs? Let me know. What about Man City?
Oh my god,
What about Man City?
that's funny.
What about Man City, Troops?
Mane's better than Salah. I said that from
No,
time.
answer my question. Stop dodging my
What?
question.
What?
What about Man City? What about Man City?
What about Man
What about
City?
He twisted up all of the man in Man City and bagged. What about that goal?
He
Against
didn't
Man
twist
City.
no one. He just did like he didn't.
Oh, he
It weren't
did.
no
That was a
twist,
banging
bro.
goal. Nah,
He
it was
didn't
a banging
twist anyone
goal.
It
against
weren't
Man
no
City.
twist.
It was a banging goal. It was a
It weren't
banging
no.
goal.
It weren't
You
like when
didn't-
Hazard
bro,
top
you
top
didn't-
Liverpool
bro,
and then
hold
top
on.
put it top bins. It
Four
weren't like
of
when
the five
Hazard
at the
top
back were
Liverpool
nominated for
and
Ballon-
put it
for
top
nominated
bins.
for the
That
Ballon
was a
d'Or.
chop.
Damn, he's getting me
Four
with
of
the
the five
hazard
man
prop.
were
That was a
nominated for
chop,
Ballon
blood.
d'Or.
Was that not a chop,
Four
Lewis?
out of five
When
of
he
them.
chopped
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Liverpool
I'm with
Morris
you.
on
I'm
his
was
with
left
playing
foot,
that game, by the
on
way.
his wrong
Morris
foot,
was playing
on
that
his
game, by
wrong
the way.
foot, blood.
Morris
On
was
his
playing
wrong
that game
foot,
wrong.
yeah.
I hear it,
Hey,
man.
Salah,
I
sit
hear
down,
it.
man. in the words of Haaland, stay humble, huh? Stay humble, huh?
Hey, to the chat. Wait. Hold up.
Stay humble, huh?
One second. Hey, to the
Real
chat.
talk.
Are you not entertained?
Stay
Roll
humble.
up the likes, man. Roll up the likes, man.
Real talk, blood. When Hazard chopped his Clark, bro, he left the whole Liverpool players in the Anfield Road, blood. I know Lewis was in the away end that day as well, blood.
It's the only time I've seen a win at Anfield. Only time, man.
Hey, it's crazy, bro.
Came on a one-man match in 5 minutes.
Salah hate's insane, bro. Just because man has a hairy six-pack and all of them things there, bro. Again, these pretty privileged players, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. You're telling me that he's never done it. I gave you 2 games where he's done it. He's done against Watford twice. He's done against Spurs. He's done it against Man City. So what are we talking about?
I'll give you that. To be fair, it was back-to-back.
No one's saying Salad shit, yeah? But he's not like one of the GOATs.
It's like me saying fucking Lallana's got better feet than Lampard. And what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here?
Nah, now you've gone mad.
What are we doing here? No, but that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing today.
Now you've gone mad. You're rattled. It's cool. Relax, man.
What do you want me to do? Compare Coutinho to Hazard in terms of taking on players? Because we can go there.
Well, why are we bringing Super Frank into this?
Like it doesn't make no sense,
man.
It doesn't make no sense, bro. Genuinely, bro. It doesn't make no sense. Like,
look at that. Look at that. Your own. Look at that. Read that.
Bro, me and Roms don't agree on certain things. Roms has had to apologize to Salah more times than he's had to go to games, bro. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter to me, bro. None of that matters to me, bro.
Salah's cold. Don't get misunderstood.
Yeah, we're not knocking it, but he is not like there's a bag like there's there and then Salah's like there.
You know what it is?
He's in the De Bruyne bag, man.
Yeah, he's not in the big dog bunch.
It's been, you know, it's been so long since
you like you have Henry and like that kind of. You understand?
It's been so long.
The second gen.
So long. It's been so long.
Like Hasselbank in their man there.
It's been so long that you man have seen levels. I just get it. I get it. It's been so long. It's been.
Bro, I rate Mane more than Salah. So what do you mean it's been so long?
And that's how I know. Mane plays in Saudi and can't even beat off over there, and they're the same age.
Yeah, because he just declined quicker.
Exactly.
People get the longevity. People get the longevity thing mixed up.
It don't matter. When Mane was at your club, who was the one scoring all the big game goals?
Yeah,
who was the one scoring the big goals? Like,
we can't do the longevity thing. When we talk about longevity, it's a whole different.
Mane, innit?
Hold on. Because what you guys aren't about to do is tell me about my
Mane, innit? Like
most of Mane's iconic goals have come from.
Mane's the reason why Salah even went to Liverpool. Because Mane got them in Champions League. Salah wouldn't even been there, blood. Mane went there and got them Champions League. And Salah went next season. Mane went there, did all the hard work. Firmino, Lallana, all them man that he's cussing, blood. Went there and did the hard graft.
Mo Salah. Salah scored the goal against Napoli.
On his thing, blood.
Mane's worst goal scoring return. Mane's best goal scoring return is Salah's worst. And Mane's iconic goals.
Suarez is better than Salah as well, blood.
How about this? If Mane was
Suarez, man like Louis, fam. Are you crazy?
Mane was a brilliant
man like Louis Suarez, blood. That guy was cold. That guy could send that man shop 10 times, bro. You understand? Then send your girl 5 times after you.
Salah's done you man up enough times for you to know what he's really on.
If we're talking longevity, there's two different things.
Mane got moved to the left wing. If Mane was better than Salah, he would have stayed right wing. He got moved to the left wing.
But longevity and skill, like that's two different things as well.
Yeah, because Ryan Giggs has longevity.
Mane's
Gary Neville does, but Gary Neville
has longevity.
Like Gary Neville is better than Trent.
Mane had
Gary Neville's not better than Trent. But he has longevity.
Flawless. Mane had 1 season and a half where he was better than Mo Salah. Salah has been better than him.
How is this one super chat turned into a 20-minute fucking debate?
Man. That's why, man.
Hey, me.
He's
screaming like a gal. Look at him. I got him, bro. Yeah, he normally rattles me. Look at him now, little bitch.
It's crazy, bro.
I've done my job.
Bro, as I said, at the end of the day,
are you not entertained, man? Slap the blood clot like button.
No, 100%. No, smack the like button, 100%. All I'm saying,
run up the like should be jumping up right now.
Your best players' record.
Once it's so mad, trust me. Once it's vexed.
Bro, don't blame me. Blame Henry because he's overtaking.
Still going. Look, see what I'm saying? This debate was about if Salah is better than Hazard. Now he's bringing in Henry. You can bring in all you want. Deflect who you want, bro. Guess what, blood? Your player will never, in the words of Bruno, never ever be the greatest of anything. Yeah? Let's move on now, blood. Yeah? You understand? Big up man like Real McCoy. You get me?
It is what it is.
He is lying. Man, you look worse.
I decide first. If you disagree, that's cool.
Yeah, I think you're worse.
Cool.
I think you look worse, blood. Big up Amorim, but I think you look worse, blood.
No first.
Big up man like John. He says, always respect to Liverpool, but this peanut dickhead has made me hate them.
Yeah,
Big
lots
up
to do that.
everyone. Have a good new year.
Big up John, man. Big up
That's the
John.
one, man. But while you're done, get me some ale. I'm parched, blood. I'm parched. See that all
Big
that
up-
arguing? I'm parched.
big
Fetch
up
me my
John.
ale. Fetch me my ale.
Big up Joshua. He says, you have improved. Brother, you are where? Case closed.
See, more results-based analysis, which what people love to do, in particular on social media. But big up to you for the super chat.
Ain't that what ain't football a result-based business, though?
Yeah, but it's not results-based, because if that was the case, Ten Hag would still be here. Because he won 2 trophies in 2 years. More than some teams have won in 5. But he's not. Because he was deemed not good enough. But hey, game, set, match.
Big up Uber 7. Yeah, these men are rattled. I love it. 1 billion. Jack Grealish haven't scored in his last 47 games for Man City. Hashtag pray for Jack. By the way, the best Norwegian striker won Atletico the game at the new camp.
Bad boy game as well. It was a good game. Though.
like
Atletico scored last second.
It was like 96 minutes or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Remind me of that game for
Was that,
private.
oh yeah, my bad.
Oh yeah, this guy's he got bumped.
Hey, please.
I
Yeah,
forgot.
That game is giving me. I feel sick after that game. Just know.
Big up Stiv. He says all we need is Gyökeres and inshallah. Love y'all.
We ain't heard him since, by the way.
Yeah,
heard about him.
Need to save him, blood. Big up man like Jack. He said keep Rashford away from my club. Dude's potential is that of Hazard at Madrid. Hashtag
Respect Hazard at Madrid. He won as many La Ligas as Cristiano Ronaldo. Have some damn shame.
Many Champions Leagues as TT as well.
This guy is shit.
No. He won a Champions League.
Yeah, exactly. He won as many as TT.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Come on.
I
Listen,
thought it was Arsenal.
Listen, let me just shut him down now. Salah can win 5
Hey,
Champions
he's talking
Leagues.
about Salah. I just said
Yeah?
TT. Don't blame me.
You're
Blame
trying to
Henry.
talk about my king now,
Don't
bro.
blame
Yeah,
me,
let me tell you something, blood. You're just pissed that your player, when they talk about the greats, everybody goes against it. And when they talk about my player, everyone backs it, including you. You suck off my player. Pause. Yeah.
Hey,
So
yo.
remember that. You pray. What do you mean
player?
who? You suck off Henry, blood. Don't try it.
Right.
Yeah. So let's
Right.
not do this. Yeah.
Right.
You
I
understand?
give credit when due, but don't blame me. Blame
You
Henry.
understand? So
He's the
let's
reason.
just do that
It's
one.
actually
innit, yeah?
Henry's fault that
You
we
get me?
banter you man about that UCL.
You
It's
get
his
me?
fault.
So just
It's
get me.
his fault, by the
Mate,
way.
get me.
Salah bagged in that.
Salah
final.
can win
Salah-
all you want, bro. Salah
Salah
can win
bagged
everything.
bagged in his
Yeah?
Champions League
Salah can
final.
get 10 new hairlines, bro. He can get a
Salah
new
scored.
hairline on his pubes, blood. Yeah?
Salah
Guess what?
scored.
He will never
Salah
be
scored.
able to even brush
Salah
all
scored in
his
his
dirt
final.
off his trainer, blood.
Salah
Yeah?
scored in his
Don't
final,
brush his
innit?
shoulder off. Yeah, you
Salah
understand?
scored in his Champions League final.
Big
He
up
scored in his
Brito.
Champions League final.
He
Just
says,
saying.
Troop, how about breaking bank for Palmer? You fucking dickhead. You never ever fucking sell Palmer to us, blood. You've lost your
You
marbles.
must be talking about what? I swear fucking Vibes Cartel's kids got the same surname. You must be talking about them.
Cartel is a
Not our
Palmer.
one.
He
Oh
is.
yeah, go get him then. That's the best one you'll probably get.
This is
most
crazy.
likely.
What has this got to do with anything? What has this got to do with
Big up K. He says, is it okay to break up with a girl who yells at her mum? Yes.
If you want to, go for it.
Yeah.
Just break up with her in general.
Why
Don't
she
rate her mum.
why she yelling at her mum like don't get
No,
involved?
Yeah,
no,
she
why?
don't rate her mum. That's an L,
There's no
blood.
why. There's bye. It's bye. It's goodbye. Ain't no why. Yelling at your mumsy woman you birthed you.
All right, we've
Crazy.
done that one. Aha, here. Big up Nino. He says United will ruin another top coach. Hashtag United curse.
No, they just weren't top coaches. Because that's why no one leaves here and goes on and has success elsewhere. If they were that good, they would.
It's gonna be
Ruben
Amorim, man.
Saberho.
Who's reached the top level who we've let go of?
Well, Ten Hag's just left, so give him a chance.
Okay, and do you see him reaching the top level of the sport?
I don't know. You never know. He might
No,
come
you
back.
don't.
Undertaker settings, bro.
You don't have him reaching the top level of the sport.
You get me?
You have
You
him
never know.
winning like at the major domestic league.
Nobody
and
thought
Champions
we'd
League
see
stuff.
United in
You can't
14th.
argue
blood,
Ten
so-
Hag with flawless.
No, we've been 14th. We were 14th
You
from
get
the
me?
boys. We were
Can't do it.
14th from the boys. We've been 14th before.
Not in December.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there might not have been December, but we were 14th under him. Whether it's
Mm.
December or not.
When-
we've
when
been
you
there.
lost- sacked him, you were
you're
like-
breaking the records.
When
This
you
year's
sacked
breaking
him, you were like
records.
7th.
Nah, yeah, because we sacked him at the end, but I'm saying during the course of that season, we was low down in the table.
Not
Yeah,
at
but
this
Moyes
point.
had a tougher job
Not,
anyway.
not,
I don't
not
know if
this
it was
far
at this
into the
point,
season.
but it
Not
was
far.
still
And Moyes
bad.
has gone on to do. Moyes has
That's why
gone
it
on
was
to.
bad.
Moyes has gone on, left your club and done things like won a
Yeah,
European
100% won a
trophy, blood.
Conference League. Yeah, man,
You know
100%.
what I mean? Like, he done his
Yeah,
thing.
like, that's what it is, but that's not the top level of the sport.
Don't matter. Still doing
No,
his
of
thing.
course
in
it
the
matters.
sport.
That's why when people say, "Oh, if you're a top coach, you go to the top level of the sport." Moyes is not a top manager. Solid, yes. Top, no.
So you think Amorim's top?
He's a
Pause.
good man. Yeah, I think he's Like if I didn't think he could win us major honors, I wouldn't
So
have
when
said go
they,
get him.
so when because you lot are gonna sack him. So when he sacks him, he's gonna go what? He's gonna go and mash it up somewhere else. Yeah.
It depends. Why? When are we sacking him?
I don't know.
I don't think we sack him. That's the difference.
You don't you?
No, I don't think we'll sack him. I think he'll be a successor. I do have to make this clear. I think he will be a successor. Just because he's had a terrible start doesn't change my opinion on that.
Big up, Boss Ack. He says you think Arteta should go for Kudos. Yeah. Play on the left. Gyökeres in summertime. A boy can dream. You get me? Big up, Sing My Dog. He says we are
Big up, Sing.
14th. We are 14 troops. You man are lucky. You're lucky because you won't hit 15th. You got enough gap. I've checked. It's fucking.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've been
the
watching
gap
that.
big
Cause
enough.
I said if we fall 15th,
so.
if we fall 15th, I'll reenact that 100%.
Big up King. He just sends a salute, blood. Big up.
Big
King,
up,
blood.
Robert Chelsea.
Big up Bunk 508. Says thanks for all you guys have done this year. Big up. Come on, big up for fucking supporting the thing and sharing
up,
love,
bro.
broski. You get me? I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Thomas the Tank Engine. He says, I'm 25, 6'2", 270 pounds. Can give you a no, you're nuts.
Healthier food, consistent gym work, and yeah, drink a lot of water.
And listen to the pod while you're like going on your runs. Cardio.
Yes.
Energy. Big up Uber 7. He says 8th in all-time goals in the Prem, 9th in all-time assists in the Prem, 2nd in goals versus top 6 opponents ever, not top 30 in the Prem. Yeah. 27 GNA in 17 games at 32 years old. Shameless, all of you.
Not shameless because it's not just based on stats that we're doing all over. A defensive midfielder, for example, is not going to have numbers. Centre backs and fullbacks are not going to have the numbers he has. I rate Salah highly. Don't get it misunderstood. Most of the names on that list I agree with. Kane, obviously, your Kanes and your Vardys, no. But most of the names on the list I do agree. And also as well to Uber 7, a lot of people talking about a lot of them players didn't watch them because you're not old enough. You born in 2000, you 21 years old, telling about players in the 90s and early 2000s. You didn't watch these, man. I don't know. I'm saying, man, I can't tell you about Andy Cole, man. Didn't watch. Like, what we doing here?
Yeah, and also I never said anything.
Yeah, or even a Dennis Bergkamp, for example. Or Mark Overmars. I'm not saying all these players are better than Salah. I'm just throwing names out there. Man,
Bergkamp has scored.
I just said Hazard was better.
Man didn't see Fabregas as a teenager in the Premier League. Man, never seen that.
You ain't seen that.
I didn't see that.
You ain't seen that, man.
Like, man, never
Like,
watched.
Bergkamp scored arguably the best goal you've seen in a World Cup and the best goal you've seen in the Premier League, blood.
This is why you have to.
Dennis Bergkamp is the only. Dennis Bergkamp is the only player in Premier League history. Dennis Bergkamp is the only player in Premier League history to win 1, 2, 3 in goal in a month. Only player in the history to have the 1, 2, 3 goal of the month in only him, only man, bro. You understand? There's levels to this thing, bro. You get me? When the greats of this game talk about Dennis Bergkamp, yeah, they talk about him in high regard because this man was out of this fucking world. For Arsenal to even sign Dennis Bergkamp was out of this fucking world. We shouldn't have been signing a player on that level, blood. It was like when Chelsea signed Zola. You were like, huh? Zola's gone Chelsea. What? How the fuck have they got Zola? When we got Bergkamp, man. What? Bergkamp.
Yes.
Dennis Bergkamp. We got Bergkamp, bro. We got fucking John Hartson up top at the time, bro. Yeah? And we're putting in fucking Dennis Bergkamp, blood. Yeah?
Yeah, so
put some respect on this man's name, bro. Yeah,
we know Bergkamp's cold, but goal of the month doesn't make you better than certain man. But that's fine,
bro. He's better than all of them, blood. Yeah,
Nah,
you
like,
weren't even a thought. You weren't respectfully. You weren't even a
goals
thought when that man was kicking
an
ball, blood.
argument.
Yeah, respectfully, you weren't even a thought when that man was kicking ball, blood. Yeah,
That's fine. That's fine. But I'm
there's,
saying
there's certain people when they chat to me and they say, "Oh, I think he's better than a player in this era," I'll just be like, "You know what? Cool."
I'm not saying
okay, cool.
That's fair. I'm
not
saying
gonna
that.
argue like that.
I'm saying the argument
I've
you're
seen
using.
De Bruyne, prime De Bruyne, and I've seen prime Bergkamp. Yeah, and prime Bergkamp, yeah, better than De Bruyne, blood. Yeah, better than
I
De
agree with
Bruyne.
you, but you said it's not close.
It's not close.
That's
It
fine.
ain't.
My point is, that
ain't.
we literally Troops just looked at that super chat just then and go, we're talking about stats. We're talking about stats, bro. If we're talking about stats, then let's not bin all these goals. Bin the goals, bro. Stop that. We're using goals when it suits certain man. Don't use goals to diminish a certain man and then use it to uplift another. It's weird. Doesn't make sense.
You're talking about stats. I'm not talking about.
I'm
stats.
not talking about stats. I gave you certain goals.
I'm not talking about stats. I'm not talking about stats. I'm talking about historic moments that stand in football for years. That are facts. That when they go through the all-time goal, great and this, they put in Dennis Bergkamp, bro. To this day, they put him in. That was 98, rude boy. Yeah, 98, blood. The man was scoring the goals that you see nowadays, blood. He had the touch of players you see nowadays. You know when they say ahead of your time? That was ahead of your time. That man could play in this era. None of them man could play in that era. They'd get clamped by the fucking centre midfielders. Yeah? They couldn't play against a Vieira. They couldn't play against a Roy Keane. They couldn't go up against that Steele. They couldn't do Seydorf for their man there. Put them in a spliff, blood. In an absolute spliff, blood. Try to tell, man. These little fucking stat merchants, blood. About
it's not a bro, but again, if you think
Bruno Fernandes used the fucking stat pad when he first pulled up here.
Yeah, but everyone was
Bruno the goal. And I used to always say, nah, this guy's shit, bro. He does his stat pad, bruv. You understand?
To me,
actually look at the football the man's playing, bro. You get me?
It's all fun and games to me, but if you want to put Bruno Fernandes and Mo Salah in the same conversation, if you think
I'm not putting him in the same. I'm saying Bruno used the stat pad. And man rated Bruno. I rate Salah. But I just don't think Salah is one of the greats. That's the difference. I rate him. But when you talk about the best in their field, I don't think he's the best in his field.
That's fine, man.
Like,
crazy.
You understand?
Crazy, bro.
He's up there, but you know what I mean?
Hazard, I rate, and I think Hazard's a better footballer, bro. I've already said this, bro. But when you got 2 Champions League knockout goals, just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Honestly.
3 tags.
2 knockout. Hey, listen, it's a results-based business, by the way.
That's kind of techie, Lewis.
Hey, you go, UCL. We're all good.
And by the way, one of them was a penalty. Honest to God, bro. Honest to God.
Penalties gotta get scored. Some people miss under the pressure.
I hear it, bro. Yeah, there's bare pressure in the
ice cold Eden.
2 knockout goals, bro. Please. Like, it's just anyway. Couldn't let
Big
my
up
guy
DJ. Man like DJ. He says, months with stats again, it's boring. People are bringing legitimate points, but you're dismissing it. If Salah didn't play for Pool, energy would be different.
Well, it wouldn't be different because I gave you a type of goal that he scored. I told you he twisted up everyone at Man City. That goal gets played 24/7. And man weren't listening. You started laughing and weren't listening. So what now?
Oh no, that's a bad boy goal. That's a bad boy goal.
That's a bad boy goal.
I swear that was the week before the Watford one.
It's a bad boy goal.
Yeah, but it was back to back. He done it back to back.
Yeah, that was crazy.
A man would have talk about stats when I say a goal, but it's not stats when it's someone else's goal. So it's not about boring and having legitimate points and dismissing it. It's about you not listening. But thanks for the money, though.
Big up OR. He says, why can't man just say they prefer aesthetics?
Everyone has, but the thing is, people do have preferences in regards to stats, aesthetics, etc., knockout goals, what you've won. That's why I say metrics is important on what we're discussing. Because best player in regards to what? It's important. That's why it's very tough. Also, these men play different positions as well. The right winger that Salah plays, he didn't play in the 4-4-2 era, so it's different to a Ray Parlour, for example, or David Beckham, just in regards to what they did. Because Salah's role didn't exist when Bergkamp was around. So it would have been different. That's where it's tough to make the comparison. That's all. At times. Depends who you're talking about.
Yeah, because right wing, right mid, they're different.
Yeah, absolutely.
Way more defensive work playing right mid. Big up Nasir. He says, Luis Balaclava setting soon. The Sanchez meltdown was epic. I've never seen you tweet about a man and call him a see you next Tuesday in like 5 in a row, I was like, yo, this guy's actually lost his head, blood.
It's just another, like, I will say again, just for the record, Sanchez had a good game before that point, but it's just standard have a good game and drop a howler leading to a goal. Fuck him. But he wasn't just the only reason why we lost the game. For everyone who thinks that I'm blaming him because, oh, it was all Sanchez's fault. No, you lot are just idiots who don't listen to the context. But yeah. Fuck Sanchez. He's shit.
Big up Freezy.
Yeah.
He says, okay, on Troops' logic, Coutinho is one of the greatest. What logic?
That's what I done said. I said, Coutinho is a better footballer than Frank Lampard. How about that?
No one disagrees.
Technically, of course he's
No
technically
one,
he's clear.
No one no one disagrees.
But that's
control
what
and
it's done
dribbling
because
probably
but
has
Frank Lampard
passing range, finishing.
But Lewis, hold on, but Lewis, no. But Lewis, Frank Lampard is overall a better player because, like, if you take everything into account, Coutinho is just technically better.
Technically, there's nothing wrong with that.
But you see what I'm saying? But you see the point I'm arguing with that though.
Yeah. No, but like, there's still attributes.
He's man's the highest goal scoring ever midfielder. In the clutch moments, do you know what I'm saying?
Ain't he the highest goal scoring midfielder?
He can still bang ball to a very good level as well. It's not like, again, there's a misconception about
he can ping a 40-yarder. He can play a through ball.
No, but there's a misconception
corners,
about Lampard.
set pieces.
No, I'm saying truth. There's a conception
He's
about
just
Lampard
stiff.
that
Pause.
all he can do is pass. No, he can do way more than that. Lampard was
Lampard's him.
No, he could tackle, bro. What do you mean?
He can do so much more than that.
He was like an all-round midfielder.
Yeah, but again, when it comes to when you excel in something too much, they diminish another part of your game.
He just weren't as good as Gerrard.
And that's what I never liked. What they said, that I never liked that about how people talked about Lampard in that sense, personally, even as a rival. But again,
yeah, shout out Coutinho, quality player, man.
Yeah, not wrong with that. Big up Mr. Hussein. He said Troop said CR7 is a better baller than Messi. I said I prefer CR7 than Messi. Never said Messi's a better. Never said CR7. Yeah, I prefer CR7 over Messi, bro. What? Why look at man?
Hazard over Salah.
Yeah, I know. It's yeah, because it's my choice of like.
You can tell that, you know, it's not aesthetics because you're saying one over because I'm CR. Obviously, for obvious reasons, I'm CR7 over Messi.
Yeah,
but we move.
All right.
I just don't like Messi, bro.
Man.
Messi terrorized Arsenal, blood. Like, so did Ronaldo, but Ronaldo fucked off. Like, Ronaldo only done it like 2 times, bro. Well, 2 times. There was the one at Highbury and then that free kick in the Champions League. That was it. Every game, Messi, bro. I've been Nou Camp and seen Messi murder me, blood. You understand? From the fucking the gods. Lewis has been in them gods. Yeah?
Yep.
Man looking like fucking. Well, my players are looking like fucking. Looking like I got 11 Zars on the pitch, blood. That's how far away you fucking are, blood. Big up my brother Zar, blood. Good to see you today, family. You get me?
Love to see that, man.
Good to see my brother today, blood.
The picture you two together.
You know what I'm saying? That's broski, blood. Big up my dog Sai every time. He says, question, panel. People say goal scoring is the most difficult job in football, but when Salah is scoring goals, creating chances, they don't.
No, this is gonna be ongoing. This isn't
about stats.
Bro, people never want to have
that. Yeah, stats matter 100%. Salah's out.
They turn it into stats to diminish the fact that he scored every time.
Name me Salah level goal scoring, consistent and pure baller in Premier League apart from Henry. You can't name people. Forgot Salah is a winger and he is better than
Eden Hazard.
He's
not. But again, this is where you mess up when you say pure baller because that's where it gets. But he's a bad boy. No one's disputing that. Salah's cold. Salah's him. When it comes to from a longevity perspective, no one can catch up to him in the Premier League as a winger. I think longevity has it on everybody, but that doesn't mean you was better than certain people at certain points. Like no, but you have a goal.
No. Flawless, but you're changing your argument now. You're saying overall that we've already conceded that there's certain points that people are better than Salah at. Mahrez and Hazard.
Yeah, that's what when I say that I'm talking about player for player.
Yeah,
like that's what it is. The longevity is done. But he's cold. Don't get him misunderstood. He's cold. You know what I'm saying, Salah? There's just certain players I don't think he's better than. That's all it is. But he's cold.
Salah's got the numbers and the work rate for me over Hazard. But in terms of like pure ability as a player, Hazard's better.
Yeah, because like consistent goal scoring, same way we just mentioned.
Yeah, Hazard has a better pure ability than Salah. I've never even argued that.
Like,
Yeah,
Frank
and I
Lampard,
wouldn't argue Salah's numbers. I get why he's in the conversation and he has the longevity, which is why I don't
Like,
find the
I
argument.
just think you gotta be more specific when you talk about numbers. Like when you say, "Oh, it's just better and it's just stats." Like you don't talk about the type of goals man scored: left foot, right foot, header.
Oh.
He scored every goal you man can even think of.
No, but that's why I don't say it's just stat.
Like,
It's a valid reason why I can hear somebody say.
I just don't like it being diminished to the word stat because then you're talking Bruno Fernandes or those.
Yeah, because of Bruno Fernandes and GNA merchants, they've made it.
Yeah,
it sounds negative.
Like,
I get you. It sounds negative.
Broski scored a right foot goal from the byline.
Yeah, he's cold. Like
outside of the box.
Same way
Like,
we just.
But man will diminish that to a stat.
Yeah,
that's
people got agendas to run, man.
Like, that's
people got agendas to run, man.
Like, yeah, I hear it.
That's right. Same way Frank Lampard's one of the highest goal scorers. He is the highest goal scoring.
Yeah, he is the highest.
20 goal a season, man. He doesn't crack my top 5 of Premier League midfielders. That doesn't mean I don't rate Frank Lampard.
I do hear that.
He's just not top 5 for me. Lampard's cold. Yeah. But is he in my top? No, he's not in my top 5. But
Out of interest, what's your top 5?
The guys is tough. Keane, Scholes, Vieira. David Silva. Ask me about the 5th, but that's 4 off the top.
3 were before my time, so fair enough.
It's what it is. That's not a shot at Frank Lampard. Oh yeah, Gerrard.
No, I don't take any offense to that. Though. I just wanted to know.
People will hear that. I go, "Oh, you don't rate it?" No, hear the 5 I just named. I'm saying Gerrard was the 5th. Throw Gerrard in the mix, and then I might miss out a Javi Alonso. See, that's why it's tough. No, sorry, go on.
No, I hear it still.
We got OR. He says Troops just has a Salah agenda because he's butthurt with the Henry comparisons. Bro, you can't compare Henry to Salah. Salah, you can't, bro. Like, let's not do this, blood, innit? Like, it doesn't. I've said it a million times, bro. Salah could score in 10 World Cup finals. Salah could fucking score in 10 Champions League finals. Salah could win 10 Ballon d'Ors in a row, blood. Yeah, you will never, ever be better than Thierry. They call Henry the king. Yeah,
without a UCL.
Not the Egyptian king. Like you're just based in one little section. The king of everything, king of blood clot Africa, king of the Caribbean, king of America, king of South America, king of Europe, king of everywhere, king of your mother bedroom. Yeah, he is the king dog. Yeah, so on a can compare.
He ain't king of the bedroom. He lost Kate Abdo, so he's not the king of the bedroom.
You can't compare the king, to Nubwai.
He lost Kate Abdo.
You can't come. He never
lost
had
Kate Abdo. He ain't the king of the bedroom.
Never had Kate Abdo.
And I'm pretty sure Eto and Drogba
never had Kate Abdo.
But that's fine. We can do all that.
I mean, never had Kate Abdul. You get me? Big up Kate, ain't it, blood? You get me?
So no blue card for Lewis. What kind of
disrespect?
Is this?
No disrespect, Kate. I didn't hear what Lewis said.
No blue card. You not see the picture? He didn't say that in the picture.
What
I'm saying.
What picture?
His picture of it on his Avi thing was Kate Abdo and Henry. You know, he's told no.
Well, how about this? I'm saying Kate Abdo. Yeah, what word? He ain't bad. Kate Scott. Kate Abdo is now Kate Scott. So I don't hear about no bedroom.
Yeah, we don't care, bro. Why is he gonna move to a girl? He has respect, unlike you bums, yeah, who move to women who are engaged or have boyfriends.
I don't move to women who are engaged.
I don't do
that. You're here dissing him about, bro. She was married. She was engaged. He showed respect.
I didn't diss him.
I just felt professional. Unlike you roasters, yeah.
I'm a gentleman. I have you know.
I'm a gentleman.
Yeah, we'll flip it. Now we'll flip it. We'll flip it. We're respectful round, respectful men. Yeah, we respect the
listen.
Yeah.
Listen. If there's a gun, let us know. If there's a gun, let us know.
To the khaki, yeah. One pump to the khaki, yeah. You understand?
Don't do that.
Yeah,
don't put me over there with months
and manners, and he moved like a real gentleman. Blood, yeah? He knew. Yeah, she was taken. You man are out here trying to badmind the team.
Who's you, man? Who's you? Who?
Yeah,
you, me. I am very respectful. What are we talking about?
I'm just going off what Jamie Carragher said.
Tell me, blood. Fuck Carragher, blood. That guy spits on children. Pause.
I'm very respectful.
Hey, you wanted to keep watch. I hear it.
You get me?
This guy is outrageous, you know.
Big up glorious MCFC. Says only United fans think KDB is overrated. I get it. He's been dunking on you since 2015 and Troops because he's a hater.
Yeah, I think that, but I think David Silva is the best 10 we've ever seen in the Premier League. But I hate on City. All right, cool.
Bro, De Bruyne.
I think David Silva is the best number 10 we've ever seen in the Premier League.
That's fine. Don't entertain it.
I put De Bruyne in my top 10. That midfielders. Top 10.
I'm just saying because when people want to say only United fans, but I have David Silva that I rate him that highly. I think he's criminally underrated.
I can't lie, I rate De Bruyne highly, but again, a lot of the midfielders you mentioned were before my time.
Just another player with a
got
Champions
a better
League
range to go through.
Really.
I rate Yaya. And he's Man City.
Like De
so I don't
Bruyne
get
before
it.
the legs started like
Listen,
dying
listen.
up. That guy used
Wait,
to frighten.
why are you laughing, Flawless? Why are you laughing for?
Because that's something.
It's another player who won the UCL in the Premier League. Why are you laughing for?
necessary. That's why.
Big up
Why are you
DJ.
laughing for?
He says LFC fans used to say at the time Mane was better. Exactly. But now Mane's gone.
Yeah, anyway.
And Mane's my guy, but he
Anyway.
marries mad things.
Bro,
Get
Mane
me?
fell off a cliff, blood. And it is what it is, bro.
To be fair as well, like to just say on Salah, like he did improve his all-round game as the years went by as well. He got way more creative over the last few years.
No,
So I'll
he's
give him
always
that.
again, bro. He's always been this creative, like as I said. But
Big up
people
DJ,
don't
sorry,
know.
not DJ, sorry. Big up Nasir. He says Salah the right wing, Prem Goat. Love the cooking troops. Big up yourself, blood. He ain't the right wing goat though. Thomas the Tank Engine, flawless. You remind me of Nicki Minaj with zero soccer brain.
That's just an AO anyway. But hey, bless up
Yeah.
for the piece. What?
Welcome.
I don't know. That's why I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like when
I
did
seen Nicki
start
Minaj
talking
and then
about-
seen
when did
the
Nicki talk about
emoji.
football, blood?
Yeah.
Big up Lucky X. He says Coutinho better left winger than Mane.
Bro, people do not. Hey, listen.
Do you know what? This guy was probably like born. I'm not even gonna say, but you know what Gunner says? That's what he was born in. You get me? Big up Winter Surfer. Come on, my dog. Surfer's in the chat. He says, sorry,
Big
Troop.
up, Surfer.
Yaya's EPL career very overrated. Whoa.
Yeah, Surfer don't rate Yaya like that. Yeah, we've had the conversation. He don't rate his Premier League run, should I say, to be clear.
Do you remember the runs he used to make in midfield in the Premier League?
Yeah, he started talking about that because Surfer's talks about just that it was that one season.
And Surfer's from our gen, so Surfer should.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I
Surfer
mean?
knows. Yeah, Surfer knows ball.
He's seen ballers, blood.
Shame he's Chelsea, but other than that, yeah, good person. No one's
Yeah,
perfect.
I agree with that one for once.
Yeah.
Danish. Come on, my dog. He said Troop's gonna say Sanchez over. You fucking. You know what, yeah?
Now
Alexis.
that argument's not mad. But
That's not
Salah's still
mad.
better, but it's not
That's
mad.
not mad.
Same way
because I
KDB and
used to
Bergkamp
say-
ain't mad, but
Lewis, you remember, I used to say Alexis was better than Salah. I mean, Hazard. Me and Lewis would have these debates. and I'd be like,
for one season he was. For
yeah,
that
he
one
got 25 goals, no penalties. 25 goals,
was it a
no
15,
penalties,
16?
bro.
He was.
Like,
No.
who does that?
But
It was
Hazard's
great.
still
He had a great
You know what it is?
season.
better. Hazard's still
Lewis-
better. Hazard's still better.
Lewis,
For 1 year.
Lewis, I know. Like for me, I would go Alexis in it because what that he was like, he used to terrorize Chelsea as well, blood. Like he used to terrorize these man, bro. Man, I dunked the half.
Oh, the offside goal and everything.
What do you mean? You remember the lob at Emirates as well in the 3-0 half time?
Yeah, for Cahill, bro.
Yeah,
Painful time.
he used to
But hey,
terrorize
Hazard
these
was
man,
doing the
bro.
same thing. Coquelin never recovered from that spin.
Nah, he
they were putting him
ended
in Kante debates before that.
Yeah.
He died.
Bro, I remember being in the away end and just because we was behind, I remember just seeing the number 30 shirt drop. I was like, how has Hazard?
Yeah.
I said, what?
Hazard.
How the fuck is, bro? I said, bro, he probably backed his batty into him, pause or something, blood. You understand? But then
Yeah,
I just,
little Hazard step in that.
yeah, he done the Hazard step, bro.
But yeah, like Sanchez, no. Because to me, it's the same argument. Even though like he's a quality all-round player, but it's a GA argument. Hazard was the best winger in the league that season by a mile.
Don't know, man.
He should have arguably won Player of the Year that season, but I can say
When
whatever.
Alexis
It's got
was
an equal
doing
argument
step
too.
overs and making the keeper drop and chipping him. And I listen, man. There was one season where
Yeah, he
Alexis
was cold too.
There was one season where Alexis was the best player in the Premier League, and then Hazard was better for the rest of the years. But Sanchez had one season.
Still
where he was-
disagree, but I hear that was his peak. Like 16, 17, Alexis was nuts.
Oh, shit. Big up Delano. He says, Mons is really rattled. Love to see it. It's been a while we've seen him rattled, innit, chat? You know what I mean? It's good to...
People like Troops versus Months. That's what they're here for.
It's the new
Bro.
fucking Hussam Flawless.
Yeah, 100%.
It just goes off at any time, lad. Big up Mo Stacks. He says, nah, man, them I've seen people compare Salah with Henry and Hazard. I shake my head. Low. Bell, Ribery, Robin, Neymar, Hazard, all clear of Salah.
Yo, boy, here we go again. Big up Mo Stacks though.
Because he'll just kick off again, blood. Big up Fact City. Salah didn't LFC to win. Oh, what? Like that.
He didn't lead us to win the UCL like that. All right. He didn't get the Trivela assist to Mane against Bayern Munich at the Allianz. That's fine. He didn't score the penalty in the final. That's fine. He didn't score the goal against Napoli that we needed to score. Otherwise, it would have been issue in the group stages. That's fine. Don't test me. Don't test me.
Was that solely because he wasn't playing in the Barca second leg?
Bro. Yeah, because he didn't play in the second leg. Him and Firmino didn't play in the second leg.
Yeah, both of them missed out.
Crazy.
Big up OY says Arsenal giving Salah the standing ovation levels. Don't know what you're on about, mate. Big up Sai one more time. Oh, that's the thing. That was the thing earlier. Big up Most that said, I admit I'm 90%. I'm 95% eye test and 5% tax stats. Sorry, free Felix.
Makes sense.
Felix, Shout out Felix.
Big up OR. He says the only problem with the eye test is really stupid people have eyes too.
I agree. I agree.
That is fact.
I agree with that.
Thank you. I'm gonna have to use that.
I agree with that, blood. Big up Mr. Egg Barley. Rotted, man, like Egg Barley, you know.
Egg Barley.
He said Robin at Chelsea was better than Salah. Can't be a Prem great with one Prem when others won more. Trent to Madrid. Lewis.
Up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea.
Big up Real McCoy. He said Bergkamp is better than rubbish Henry.
I like that. Rubbish Henry. Just because.
Rubbish and Henry in the same sentence is crazy.
Trust me. Big up Real McCoy again. He says Andre Torre flow goal at World Cup against Brazil was great too.
That's a throwback.
Shout out Torre Andre Flo. I need to watch
Torre Andre Flo, you know.
I've only seen the Chelsea stuff.
I think that was 0-2.
That's a throwback.
Big up, man.
Torre Andre Flo. My G.
Man said Mane have a run. He said Bergkamp Vieira is Arsenal's great if we being real. I'd say Henry and Adams are the greats, blood. Then the rest follow. Big up, Mane have a run again. He said, but Henry is considered Arsenal's GOAT based on stats. Can't make this shit up. No, he's not.
I think anyone who puts up numbers at any club is going to be up there in the debate. You can't
He's
put
not even
on
up
major
there because
numbers
of the stats, bro. It's because of what he done. Like people say, Henry won a big game player. Go look
I hear that.
In big games.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
scored against every big club. He scored at He scored at OT. He scored at Stamford Bridge. He scored at.
He only scored one. His record at our place was terrible. I think he only got one.
He scored at fucking Anfield. He fucking left Carragher on the halfway line at Anfield, bro.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Like,
but what I'm saying is, you're not going to score 200 goals for Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, or Manchester United and not be considered one of the GOATs.
Like, come on, the man won the league at Old Trafford and Tottenham, bro. Like, come on,
yeah,
bro.
man, that's the closest. That's the closest Arsenal have been to a European trophy. That's the trophy they've won furthest away from London. Is in Manchester. You're welcome.
When are you going to be playing in the European Cup?
I don't. Next season. What?
Yeah.
Next season. Next season. Now what? Next season.
Clip.
Yeah.
Back in the UCL next season. I hear it.
I've done said we're going to win the Europa League. I've said this. What do you mean?
Okay.
Clip me. Like I've not been saying this. I said win it. When are you going to win the Champions League? How about that?
I don't know.
Yo, see.
I'm honest.
When you going to win the Premier League?
When Arteta fucks off.
When is that going to happen? Because he might win the League Cup and stay.
I don't know.
He might win the league. I need you to win the league.
It could really touch 30 in it, but that's a conversation that maybe I don't know.
Nah, we need Arteta to win the league.
You know all about going 30 years in it, Months, without a league title.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm not 30. So
dickhead.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Try to tell me, blood.
Know.
Fucking idiot, blood. Yeah, hold that, blood. Pussy, old blood.
Talk about a lifetime.
You get me? Big up, he said, man, talk about Bergkamp the same way the uncles at the function talk about back in the day, basically saying Salah ain't top 3 right winger of all time in the Premier League.
I've said he is. Right winger, he is.
Bro, Salah can't be top 5.
Guys,
what?
Please, bro. Let him live.
You don't think he's top 3?
Let him
right
live.
winger.
Who's top 3 then?
Are we throwing in right midfielders in this? Because Beckham, I don't class as a right winger. He was a right midfielder.
Let him live, man.
You're saying right wingers? There's Salah, there's Ronaldo, there's Mahrez. Who else is there? if we're saying right wingers, he's there. He might be 3, but he's there.
Yeah, he's not 1.
Oh, we know that. It's Ronaldo. But what I'm saying is he's there.
You put him above Robin?
Yeah, because Robin's Premier League stint was only short.
Please.
Got 2 Premier Leagues, though.
Yeah, he got 2, and he did. Robin's cold, but Robin at Chelsea and Robin at Bayern,
We're taking longevity into the conversation as well, innit? So
Yeah, we
Yeah,
say
sadly, like Robin also
We
had
stay
his injury
overall.
issues with us.
Yeah, Robin had
Yeah, he was
injuries
mad
too.
injured at
Yeah,
Chelsea.
Robin didn't even play like that.
He was
he's
one of them
cold,
man
bro.
who'd come back and just bang immediately. That's why I didn't mind it too.
Double A, I'm tired, man. I just have to let him score every week, and then these men will continue to cry while they fetch my L. So
You know, you might as well get Fetch My L on a t-shirt.
yeah, real chat.
Big up
Yeah,
Fact City.
Yeah, on a cup.
Yeah, on a cup. He says Suarez or Henry overall.
In the
Henry.
Prem, Omri overall, so it's Suarez.
Henry overall. Henry Prem. Simple.
Can't score in the finals and be overall.
Big up Mane. What am I saying, Mane? Mane have to run. You get me? Mane have to run, blood. He says Salah surpass man's goal and they can't handle reality. Deal with it. If any position can be judged on stats, it's attackers.
Yeah, and it goes into the mark. Again, I don't think people get it. Salah's cold. You literally just heard me say he's top 3 right wingers without question in the Prem.
All right, man.
Like, he might be 2. Like, if someone says 2, cool. I have no idea. I can't speak highly of him enough. I'm saying you are the second best right winger I've ever seen in the Premier League, potentially. What we doing? All right, first.
These men are just pressed because he's not 1.
But we know Ronaldo's 1.
And then they always try to bring up Henry, like, because Henry is not debatable. Like, it's not debatable, bro. Like, you can't bring up, like, you can bring any goal to the table. You don't have a goal like that.
Better than Henry, though, but
Like,
we
it's
know
just
he's
stop.
not better than Henry.
Like, just stop being like no one. You can't bring no one to Henry in Premier League. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
bring,
like the
bring
fact
anyone.
that you man get pressed about the whole Henry thing.
You can't bring no one.
You man know he's like everyone knows that.
Can't bring no one.
Salah is not better than Henry. Everyone knows
Can't
that.
bring no one. No, I'm saying no one. Like, you can't bring no one to Henry in the Prem, bro.
He can have better stats than Henry.
Like, you can bring
How about this? Aguero has better stats than Henry. He's not Henry. You know what I'm saying? Aguero has better stats, more prems than Henry. You get it, but he's not Henry.
Now we need the nighttime shows, man. You know what I'm saying? But go on, carry on.
Big up Box of Oranges. My dog. He says, never argue with a millennial about anything from the 90s and early 2000s. They all think it was the peak of human history. Nostalgia fiends. That's funny, I can't lie. That's fucking funny, I can't lie. We got Omar. He said, Omri is your favorite player. Omri is your favorite player's favorite player, G. Facts. You know when they say, like, I'm your rapper's favorite rapper? It's one of them ones, isn't it? You get me? Big up OR. Yeah, no, Troops just admitted he has agenda affairs. What do you mean? Agenda have to run.
You know what?
They got J100. He said, let's done the Hazard Salah talk. Now it's embarrassing.
Just thinking, like, personally, both sides just need to just stop being insecure about the whole thing. Like, there's a fair argument for either side, and both are quality wingers on either side. I don't care.
Exactly. Yeah.
Salah ain't beefing Hazard that deep. He's on the right hand side. Hazard's on the left. I'm beefing with Giggs and Pires and that.
Hear it.
Big up Mo Stacks. He says no one comes close to Neymar and Messi. Kings.
Facts. That's facts. That's facts.
Big up my dog God every time. He says attackers need GA. If just dribble with no stats, you're not world class. Even if run past defenders with ease, Hazard is just a 2010 Adam rotted.
Oh, that last bit's crazy.
Thank you for your donation.
GOD's moving mad.
I am not even bothering. Like,
that is crazy.
Hazard put up numbers by move.
No, his numbers were good. Hazard's numbers were good.
Yeah, Hazard had good numbers.
like, that's the agenda. Like, Hazard just dribbles around aimlessly, does nothing.
Now Hazard had good numbers. Big up Redadian. It says output and generational wise, Salah is the best modern right winger in the history of the league and world if you consider Messi as a false nine.
Yeah, no one ever doubts his output's incredible. Output is incredible and not normal, and
We judge
probably
it.
won't be repeated in our lifetime from a right winger perspective. It was ridiculous. But that don't make
Attackers are mostly judged on their output. But yeah.
100%. That's why he's in the conversation.
Savinho is more technical than Salah, by the way. He's got 0 goals in the Prem.
No.
Yeah,
That's
Savino's
why it's a mix of
crazy, but he's got no impact.
That's why the best players are a mix of both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big up
They're
J100
rare,
again. He
but
said weeks and weeks of Lewis is bullshit. Low grilling deserved.
We've just been the chill guys. I don't know how that's
Oh,
annoyed
yeah,
all of you.
Shneeman.
Fair enough.
Hey, yo, it's crazy.
That way, yeah. Big up Yosef. I like Yosef. He says, "War a Ballon d'Or nomination for Scholes. Lampard clear of that ginger. Jorginho, also Drogba didn't have to run away like a cuck to win the Champions League."
Nice.
So unwarranted.
Nice.
Yeah, look,
I
I
mean,
hear all
not
that. I
wrong,
don't
though,
care.
but still.
I don't care about Ballon d'Ors, man. What did Scholes win Manchester United? He won more league titles than your club has in its history. What are we talking about here? What are we doing? Like, oh,
Well,
man,
so Joseph, you're my guy. Proper Chelsea. Respect Jorginho, man. Come on.
no, respect Scholes. You know what I'm saying? You might have 6-7 league titles in your whole history of 100 years. What are we doing? Scholes has like 9-10 by himself. Come on.
No, I'm not doing Jorginho.
Yeah, I know
and
you know.
Scholes.
This is the Joseph. Like, just calm and just relax. You know what I'm saying? Ballon d'Or.
I'll leave
high.
North London so I can prop you again.
Big up Red Indian. Said Gerrard better than Silva, even at Silva's best position, number 10, GOAT.
Fairs, you think that I disagree, but Fairs Red Indian. Fair, big up to you, man.
Gerrard was cold in the tender. That in 08-09.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yo, I can't say it, but he's back, blood. He says, we need Kudus.
That is like
I can't even fucking.
that is dropping it.
Hey,
That's the best name ever
Oh,
made.
God.
That's number 1. That is undisputed number 1.
Jesus Christ.
Undisputed number 1.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Uber 7, my dog. He
This
says,
is
sometimes I throw rocks
Yo,
at my
don't even
next
read
door
this, fam.
neighbor.
Don't even read this. Yo, let that go. I don't know what man's talking about.
Oh, you're moving mad, Uber 7.
Yeah, that's why I read that and I was like, yeah, don't even read that.
Big up J100. One more time. He says, Troops, you spoke highly of Kate's marriage, then dropped a sly one and disrespect Mane
Man, it's
marriage.
really
because
got
of
the
something you heard.
5-meter to field.
Pattern up, you're better than that. Nah, blood. Broski. Bro.
Mane's thing is mad. We're not going to talk on it. Mane's thing is
Exactly.
mad. We're not going to talk on it.
Hey,
We're not gonna-
Google Mane's
Leave it
wife,
there.
yeah?
Leave it there.
And then tell me about I'm better than that. Yeah.
Leave it there. He's older.
What a
than that.
mad
We're older than that.
comparison to make.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he's washing up in Saudi because of the karma. Yeah.
Why,
Understand?
What a mad comparison
Yeah,
to
man,
make.
man, let's leave it there. Let's-
Because God see everything, blood. Yeah.
Oh, right. Wait. You know what? You know when you type it in on Google and it gives you the predictions? You know, like what you could be searching for.
Yeah.
His Mane thing is
Yeah.
crazy still.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
typed in Sadio Mane wife.
It's fine
and
because
the rest of it
Salah's
comes-
the bad. Remember, Salah's the bad Muslim because he has a Christmas tree with his kids.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
But then my man, boy,
Mane's the king, and yeah, you know, it is what it
yeah,
is.
it's mad.
Hey, listen, man, let's move on.
Yeah, it's a bit mad still.
See, I weren't wrong. Big up Dimmy. Big up LJ Cool. Sorry, LLQJ. I'm getting mad. So Salah, the Premier League GOAT. Let's not do the Hazard comp. Only Henry in the same class. Hazard cooks Swansea. Salah bullies the big six. Big up the gang.
Are we really running this notion that Hazard disappears against the big six again? Thank you.
Salah the goat against the big six, though.
Yeah, I'm not discrediting Salah on that, but what we're gonna say, Hazard don't turn up against the big six. Whoever
No, bro,
super chat,
what Hazard
that
used
is
to
an
do to
idiot.
Arsenal used to give me joy, bro. They ain't gonna act like. what he
Yeah,
used
it's
to
like let's not lie. Like, well,
Big up Nasir. He says Lewis Hamza on UCL charge next season conference, though.
yeah, I heard he said Nunes over Jackson, so he's giving me something to react to tomorrow. Thank you. You're getting clipped.
Big up
Carefree
Mo
reacts
Stacks.
tomorrow, by the way, guys. Up the Chelsea.
Big up Mo Stacks one more time. He says flawless. I'm taking Omo left 10, 4-3-4. Scrubby Bruno.
I hate you, Mo Stacks. Trust me, I hate you.
Big up Deontay. Says Jesus was born the last time Arsenal were compete. Oh, these fucking guys, blood.
We're competitive in the Champions League. There you go, troops.
Too
I know
much
what it
chess
is,
for a
man.
team that's won
I was
fuck
just
all
making
in
sure,
5
man.
years.
You know what I'm saying? And that it's late. You know, you read a lot of super chats. I get it, man. It's cool. We've been here 2 hours and 22 minutes. I'm just doing my bit to help out.
And I still got to do a show with Saeed after this.
Chat's going
Right.
crazy.
What? As in right after this?
What is he
Yeah.
up and waiting, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I was planning on going live after this. That's probably not happening, but we move.
Now we ain't going live. It's the fucking show, innit? So pre-record.
Yeah. Pre-record too. Yeah.
Big up Mo Stacks. He says my top 3 Premier League strikers: Henry, Suarez, Aguero. My top 5 centre midfielders: Hazard, Bergkamp, Yaya, Cess, Scholes. Shout out to Di Maria, Sanchez, Mahrez, Salah, Giggs, etc.
I think you just meant midfielders. You must just mean midfielders / wingers with that because they're not all centre mids.
Yeah, because Hazard ain't.
Yeah, Mahrez not a centre mid. Giggs ain't a centre mid.
Bergkamp ain't.
Sanchez ain't a centre mid. Di Maria's not a centre mid. Salah's not a centre mid.
Big up. Man said DZ Hazard. It said Liverpool will be done after Virgil and Salah.
I used to do that when the other teams are better than me as well. So I hear it.
Big up Lucky X. He says, I have FIFA 95 with Dennis Bergkamp on the cover, running it up on Amazon. Who wants to bid?
That's a throwback.
Big throwback. Big up OR. Again. He says, if Liverpool have won the league by the game we play Arsenal, can we have Big Trooper sing while they give us a guard of honor? You're crazy. You don't know me, blood. You
Don't
really
ever think if you don't end up ever giving us the guard you want, bro. Kick me off the show.
Big up Deontay again. He says Salah is king. Hazard dribbles the ball. Hazard dribbles to carry the ball up the pitch. Salah dribbles to score and leads Hazard in assists. Salah has more assists than Beckham. Salah can dribble more if he wanted to.
This guy fucking stinks, by the way, because it just completely ignores the context of the shit setups that Hazard had to work under. This man had to compete and bring Chelsea up in the second phase and then also provide the GNA in the third phase, because for the last few years, we surrounded him with absolute bums in the final third. Miss me with this bollocks. Hazard had to do so much different work if he was in a better system. Man are not having this stupid takes on him. Thank you for the money.
And also on the assist things as well, for those that don't know, in the 90s, it was kind of different. I don't know what year they changed it. You have to Google it, but it was kind of different whilst Beckham was playing. Where when you pass the ball to a player, I think if they took more than 2 or 3 touches, it was even 3 or 4, then you wouldn't get an assist. Just for those
Again,
that
this is
don't know.
another argument as to why I prefer Hazard as well, because he's effective for me in multiple areas of the pitch. Allow this.
Big up Jack. Says Bernardo is a stud. Big up the panel. Pause.
That is what the fuck even is that for a super chat?
Yo, that's
You
rap.
see-
What
No,
the
but you see
fuck?
when you say-
How does that
No, but you know what? They talk about
money and say that?
No, but they talk about horses like that. Like horses, if you have a good horse, you say you got a stud.
Did
you know that?
But we weren't even talking about Bernardo Silva.
Did you? I know what you're thinking, but did you know that?
Nah,
I didn't even know that. But listen,
Yeah.
what I was thinking, I can't say it because
I know, but it weren't. But
we
I'm
weren't
thinking
even-
because he's American, they use that
Yeah.
a lot in it,
Okay.
and they
I
don't
thought
use
you
it
were
in
talking
like
about
a
young
young,
man, young
and it's
MA
not like in a
stuff.
sus way how we would look at it and be like, "Hey, yo,"
Yeah, but we even
they just
talking
mean
about
like,
Bernardo
"Yo, he's
Silva.
like quality."
No, but
based.
they call young MA a stud out there. No, she is got
I don't know, but then maybe they're calling her that because she is that, but Bernardo's not that. Like they call her stud a horse. Big man thing. Big man thing.
Because she is that.
Like she is that in it, but you can call it that as well in it. Like I think there's more than one meaning in it.
Please,
But like the meaning I know is that Yo, the meaning I know is that it's a horse, innit? You're talking about like a horse, innit?
What? Hey. I
You
know
lot are
that- I
dickheads.
know
The chat's
that
gone crazy,
There's enough
blood.
Americans in here. Let us know.
chat's
Let
gone
us know
mad,
the
blood.
squad thing, innit?
You could have just said she's a lesbian, yo. It's not that.
It can mean, look, real talk, bro. It can mean multiple things, to be honest. I'm not even, it can mean
You
multiple
should have
things,
just
bro.
said she's a lesbian, yo.
Hey,
And get this.
You lot, please.
No,
I actually have
she
to
is
go.
that, innit,
I
like,
have 5 minutes. Man, I have 5
I didn't
minutes.
mean like that, though, innit? Like, I didn't mean like, you lot are taking it in the other way, blood. Like I'm
Yeah,
saying,
you do
oh,
Liverpool
she's that.
section next. That's fine. That's
You
fine.
could have just,
mean,
you could have
I have
just
to go
said,
in
yo.
5 minutes. I'm
You
just
could
saying.
have just said, yeah, that shit.
Blood. Nah, fuck you lot, blood. Big man thing.
Why is it?
Fuck you lot, blood. I swear down.
Man,
Yeah,
yeah,
Red Indian. He said Hazard used to
Oh.
cook Arsenal, but Arsenal weren't a big team then. Of course, we were a big team, bro. We used to just fucking finish third every fucking year. You get me? And then we'd beat you in the FA Cup. Big up Mo Stacks. He said Salah has 2 Premier Leagues, like Hazard has 1 Champions League. Lol.
Shout out Hazard, man. Worked hard for that. My G.
Kosovo baller, my dog. He says, big up to all of you. The super chatters this ep must have learnt something new in order to send them crazy super chats. Albania and Serbia in the same group. Yeah, it is going down. That is going down, bro. I might have to do a watch along for that game. I'm not even going to lie to you, blood. I hope it's not Diddy. You get me?
Well, not Diddy, man. Oh, fuck's sake.
Oi,
I hope it's not Diddy, blood.
oi, oi,
You get
So, I
me?
mean, again, thank you for the compliment, but no, I'm not going to the party.
oi,
Sorry.
oi, oi, oi.
Big up Lee Baptiste. Big up yourself, but he says Salah in this current Prem season has got a GNA than nearly all of Hazard's after 38 games.
Nice, and Hazard is still a better player than him.
Big up Mo Stacks. He says Hazard plays with bums like Morata, Remy, Higuain, etc.
I was like, big up Remy, man. That's like one of the best number 2 strikers we've had.
Because
But
Salah came
yeah,
to
the
Liverpool and we were winning. Salah came to Liverpool and we were winning Premier Leagues, man. Anyway.
I still think like Mane and Firmino are like better forwards than I think anyone Hazard's really worked on the bar. Maybe Mata. Maybe Mata.
Even more
Consistent
credit
as
to
well. Consistent too. Keyword.
Big up
'Cause
Yusuf
I love
again.
Diego Costa, half a season player. Half a season player.
He says, what are open goal for Salah? Open play goal, sorry.
31
What,
goals.
don't he
32
score open play goals?
30 goals in the- 32 goals in the Prem, no penalties, by the way.
Hey, to you lot who super chat, best super chat like section we've ever had, man.
Yeah,
Bro,
that was
that one was that.
that was fucking crazy, blood.
I'm still laughing
We
at the
opened up a
username,
big
yo.
ass kind of
Man
worms.
called
Be
himself
real.
fat.
There's
These lot have gone mad.
yeah, bro, as I said, it's blacked again, innit? That's what these lot are on. It's weird, bro.
I swear down.
Yeah,
5 millimeters
Um,
of here. It's crazy work. Sorry. Go on, man, carry on.
I need some more ale because yeah, man, Leicester, innit? I'll be real. We like
You
when
started shit.
Yeah, first 10. No, well, we started fine, and then there was a 10-minute segment in the first half. Where
They had you on absolute ropes.
What do you mean had us on ropes? They scored from their one chance in the second half.
They were threatening, blood, in that
No,
first
they
10.
scored in their one chance in the second.
We need to talk about Andy Robertson, mate. Yeah?
Right,
scored
before
from
you
the-
do that, yo, you man, I got a dip. Blessings to you, man.
So-
Yeah,
I'll
come
jump
on,
back on if I
Don't
can.
do that.
Don't do what?
Don't do that. Don't do
Don't do
anyway,
what?
that's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Don't do what? What did I do?
It's fine.
He's
You need
gotta
to
do-
stay here and fetch my L while this Liverpool section.
You gotta go-
You don't want to
He's
hear
gotta
from me
go
during
do
the
his-
Liverpool section.
You gotta
You
go
lot
do his
won.
hair, blood. Shout out
Expected
flipping Becky with the
to
good
be-
hair.
Who is this? I gotta get my hair did. That's what's going on. Friggin', what was I gonna say? Yeah,
fair
man, you
enough.
lot won the game. You know what I'm saying? Perform well. To be
Robertson
expected.
got cooked again.
Robertson got cooked, but we knew you lot was gonna win the game. Slots got
But we
you
all
lot
knew
on
that
fire.
Robertson-
We absolutely battered
You went 1-0 down, and
Yeah,
I didn't even flinch.
and
I
yeah,
just
we
said to my
expected
mate,
you to.
I didn't even
3-1 Salah
flinch.
goal.
This guy, he's losing his head on his fucking watch along. Oh, you man are pricks. I'm there like, brother.
because these man are because I wanted a clean sheet.
I'm like,
And
yo,
also,
they're not
I
even gonna
promise you,
lose, bro. Like
You
nothing's
got-
even gonna happen.
You gonna win the
It wasn't even
game.
about losing the game. Like for me,
And-
I was
go on.
just annoyed because we peppered them from the off, and then the one chance these man go down that left side. Obviously, they scored in it, and for me, letting IU score in 2025 is a sin. It is a
I
crime.
heard it.
And the way
See,
he scored, yeah, he spun
Exactly.
Robertson, bro. Like, we need to talk about Andy Robertson. He is as washed as Kyle Walker, bro. Like he
He's
was.
not as washed as Kyle Walker, but
Yes,
he's
he is,
washed.
bro.
He's not
He
washed
was
Kyle
as
Walker.
Yo,
this
before
guy.
you man start again, I'm out. Blessings, yeah. I'll
Nah,
jump
love,
back
he's
on if you
washed.
man are still live. Blessings, yeah. Love, I'll be in the
Nah,
chat.
like,
anyway.
this guy, yeah.
We're doing
He was,
semantics. He's
I used
washed,
to
but
rate.
he's not as washed as
Nah,
Kyle
but
Walker.
no. I used to rate Robertson like as one of the top left backs in the league. Like even when me and Hussam used to do fucking combined 11s, he'd always be like, "Oh no, I'm not putting Robertson in there. I want to put Tsimikas in there or put Zinchenko in there." I'm like, bro, you fucking mad? Like Robertson has to start, bro. But since he's been saying that, I've been watching him, and I've seen that this guy's fell off a cliff, blood.
Yeah, he's not the same player. Nowhere near. Like,
Nowhere near.
Tsimikas is better than Robertson, but at the same time, he's not as washed as Kyle Walker because this season Robertson's had good performances this season. Kyle Walker hasn't had one single good performance. That's why I can outwardly say he's not as washed as Kyle Walker, but he's washed. He's washed. That's the bottom line. But that's the bottom line.
He's
But
on the
even
decline.
so, aside from of course, aside from Robertson, I just like how Gakpo is standing up in certain moments when we need him in it.
And that goal was a
Great
banger. I
finish.
can't lie, blood. You
Great
know what that
finish.
goal was? It
like,
looked
again-
it looked to me like Gakpo watched a lot of Henri vids as a kid.
He done
You know
that.
what I mean?
He done that in the cup as well.
I'm not lying, Lewis, blood.
No,
And
I
yeah,
hear it.
man,
I hear it.
for
I
me-
can say the same thing for Eden. Oh, yeah,
For me,
fair
I
enough.
just wanted
You know what I
two
mean?
things to happen.
Left
I
foot
needed the
finesse.
3 points and I needed Salah to
Right
beat the
foot.
Christmas allegations, and both things happened. I thought at one point it wasn't going to be.
What do
his
you mean?
day
When he hit the bar, you were shook, innit?
yeah, when he hit the bar, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? I was like, I'm gonna have
Bro,
to come.
I'm
into-
surprised
when
with that. Salah's so
Bro, I was
damn
thinking-
inevitable. Nothing
I
he
was
does like
thinking-
shocks me no more.
Mhm.
Bro, when he hit the bar, I was thinking I'm gonna have to bring the right shield to never foul, and to on the back again. I'm gonna have to bring the right shield, innit? Let's be honest. I have to bring the right shield.
Nah,
to
he could
BSP.
have the quietest game for like 50, 60 minutes. I'll still put a bet on him to score. Like,
But that whole
Yeah.
Christmas story, that whole
Always.
Christmas tree thing, just like a Twitter thing, because I saw Liverpool fans so scared when he posted it that they actually went back to when you won the COVID Premier League and showed the picture that he posted Christmas tree and you still won the league that season, blood. I just think that's all. When they say like all this jinx shit and all of this shit, and I think with some things it is true, but I don't think like taking a picture or something, bro, is gonna cause a jinx, like or predicting like a win or something like that. Like AGT was saying Liverpool were gonna win the league, and then you kind of had that dip in form where I think you drew a game and then I think you lost the game. Or was it 2 draws? It might have been 2 draws or 3 draws. Was it 3 draws? It might have been 3 draws in a row. When you had that little sticky period and Liverpool fans were like, oh my God, this is because of AGT. He came out and said that we're going to win the league. And I'm like, brother, it's like, what do you not think this fucking is, bro? Like, you think there's spells going around or something, blood? Like,
there's always someone to blame. It was me start the season. Every time I go to a game, Chelsea don't win. Then I went Tottenham, and Tottenham happened.
you see?
Always
But
rely
even
on
so,
Spurs.
but even so, like there was not really too much. Like you lot's games today, there wasn't really too much. Like we dominated them. I think the comeback was inevitable. Like it was like what Lewis liked to say. I dare these man to drop points to Leicester at home. Like it was literally, I dare these man to even think about it. Like even do something like that. And yeah, they got smoked in the end. I think 3-1 was a bit respectable compared to the amount of times he opened up in the second half. They
You know,
gassed
you've
out.
won 12 points from losing positions in the Premier League this season. Only City have earned more than you.
This is what we do. This is what we do, and that's
I
why I
got
tell
another
man to
one.
fetch my L. And Chelsea losing.
You gonna like
we have
this one,
to-
yeah?
After,
You're going to like this one.
go on.
Curtis Jones became the first player to score in his 100th Premier League appearance for Liverpool since Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain in January 2023. And at 23 years old and 331 days, he was the youngest to do so for the Reds since Michael Owen in September 2000.
Shout out
And-
Curtis and shout out Ox as well. By the way, that's my guy. Shout out Ox as well. But
And the last one, one sec quickly. Liverpool's Mo Salah has been involved in 27 goals in 17 Premier League games this season. 16 goals, 11 assists, just one fewer than he was in 32 appearances last term. He had 18 and 10. His goal to make it 3-1 was the 100th home goal in the Premier League, the 8th player to reach this milestone.
yeah, he also has he's got 2 more goals and assists than appearances at Anfield in his Liverpool career. So yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, another game, another record broken for Salah. Not going to spend too much time on
Is it your league to lose?
100%. Told you, peasants thing. Get my L. Tired and parched. I've been trying to tell man, like it's Liverpool's title to lose if we don't.
Do
win
you
this
have to
title.
go out in?
Crazy.
Do you have to go out in January? and address that left back area because
yes,
could cost
not,
you.
and yes, it could. I think we need to.
and
still
because
get him
Tsimikas
a-
can't stay fit, but you said he's back now, isn't it?
Yeah, he's back now. He's back now. But yeah, I still think we need to make some additions to kind of solidify the Prem. I still think we're winning the Prem, but that's not to say that Chelsea and Arsenal can't make this a mad run for it. Give us a run for our money. We still have to play you guys again. You play us at Anfield. We have to go to the Bridge. Yes, you guys have to play each other, but we still got to play City. There's still a lot of games to be played, but I just still think that Liverpool. It's not even just about us dropping points. It's whether you guys can capitalize, because that's what man are failing to do right now. If we're being honest. You man are taking turns in being in just drawing and losing games. You shouldn't be happening in. You know what I'm saying? Like, in what planet to Fulham beat Chelsea at the Bridge? On what planet, bro?
Hey, not a title race. Not a title race.
You know what I'm saying? Please,
We're out the title race.
Please, Lewis, the gimmick. Please. And even with Arsenal, to draw those two games was almost unheard of. So it's like, on the same weeks that we drew our games as well. And so I understand his frustration, because it's like we drew the games at the exact same game week that they drew their games. So, that's opportunities lost. So, as long as people can say it's arrogant, it's overly confident, it's cocky, it's just, if anything, just shut the fuck up. And if your team is in this position, then you can't celebrate and say you think you're going to win the league, then when can you?
Exactly.
Genuinely, when can you? It sounded like a fan base.
You got every right to be cocky right now. Do your thing, bro. Man.
Literally, if you don't like the way it looks, speak to your gaffer and tell them to do something about it. Until then, be quiet, get your 3 points, and try and close the gap. If not, stay down there with the roaches. It's as simple as that. Do something about it, or we'll just keep on winning. It is what it is.
That's just it.
Rude Van Estru, welcome to the Arnie Slot State Penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. We welcome you. It's just the facts. Don't be angry. Don't blame me. Blame your gaffer. Don't be angry at me for doing my job. Yeah, Liverpool can go up gears. I think Liverpool can go up gears. I don't think Liverpool have been like how we've been in that 18-19 or when we won the league. This team ain't as good as those teams. But what we're doing is getting the job done. No one else is getting the job done. No one else, It's crazy. The way that they should be. Arsenal underperforming. Chelsea are overperforming, but obviously falling off the last two games. And City, again, down there with the roaches. So it depends, innit? There's still, Arsenal is still in it. Chelsea is still in it in the race, but it's ours to lose. And that's the bottom line, really. That's the bottom line.
Have you lost Trent? News is breaking that he's...
Until I hear it announced, then no, we haven't lost Trent. We haven't.
Marca is
because no, it's not. Salah,
Real Madrid it is.
Not but not for us. It's not
for Madrid though. They get the drops on the Madrid side. So aren't you, what you're telling me? You're not nervous that Marca's reporting that Trent has decided to join Real Madrid and that Salah?
No, because Marca also said that they want Darlow for 50 million. So pick your poison in it. Like, we're not doing all of that, in my opinion. Until I see it from the big, I'm not really gonna take that in. Salah ain't signed nothing yet. Virgil ain't signed nothing yet. So all those brands saying is close, and that we'll have to see, man. But apart from that, bro, it's Gucci. We're all Gucci around here. It's just about winning the next game. Word to Lewis. One game at a time. Win the next game. Win the next game and see what happens. If the opponents want to give us more points and make the gap even bigger, that's on them. That's on them. For now, it's just a don't let me win the league thing, because so help me. So help me. So we'll have to see, man. But again, another good performance. Arnie Slot is cooking. Darwin Núñez, boy, oh boy. But yeah, Curtis Jones, big up. And even Joe Gomez, man.
Talk about Darwin, blood.
I don't want to talk about Darwin.
Martinelli.
I don't want to talk about Darwin. He's crap.
Talk about Darwin, blood.
He's crap. He's rubbish. He's rubbish. What do you want me to say? He's rubbish.
Do you need a striker?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Can you win?
Not in January. We can do without one because Luis Diaz plays in the 9, innit? We can do without a striker, but I want a striker. So that's not a necessity. The necessity is still a left back and a centre back. That's still more of a necessity because I still think we ship too much goals when Kanate is injured. Personally, you know what I'm saying. When Kanate is there, you'll see the clean sheets return. In my opinion, not every game, but I think we'll get more clean sheets. Right now, we're still a liability with Gomez. He doesn't give me all the confidence in the world, but he's had good games. So I just hope he gets better with each game. And now that Jota's fit, I hope he can get some more starts. But for now, I'm all right. I don't think there's many negatives to speak about. Even Szoboszlai's improving, so I'm not even gonna, you know what I'm saying. But I do have to.
Harvey Elliott's back, innit?
Aye, man, that's my G, man. two gas at Harvey, man. But I do have to go, man, generally, because I actually have to sleep. I have to go in it. But listen,
Wake up,
smash
man.
the like button. Were you not entertained? And big up Arsenal on their win. Hey, listen, King Kai. Haha, King Kai. Come on, man.
Now, you know
That's
what?
a
Get
king
out
code.
of it, man.
We got Joseph. He says Salah better than Hazard. It's not up for debate.
No, this is debate, not update. First off, thank you for your donation, but it is completely up for debate. It's not just because you say it isn't. But yeah, thank you for the money. Goodbye.
Can't even say it right, blood. Big up Arash. That's a mad one. He says Arsenal's playstyle now would give. Oh, that's crazy.
He'd be disgusted by it, but
Yeah, he would. That's why I said from winger ball to 9-11 ball, blood. Big up Mo Stacks one more time. He said Willian, Pedro, Giroud all missed bare chances from Cesc and Hazard also. Hazard played with terrorists. No surprise, his best numbers came under Sarri.
Because he played under defensive systems for a long time and still was required to carry the ball and get GNA. That's part of the reason why he didn't have as much defensive responsibilities. Hazard was never put in the right climate to really ball out and still balled out in spite of it for years. It's just because of that, history can now look worse on him because it's becoming a GNA argument. That's why when people talk about Salah over Hazard, I hear nothing but GA. But thank you. Big up Mo Stacks.
Big up man like Jack. He said, do we now give Peanut Head breaks?
He can do whatever he wants at this point, brother's top of the league. I hear it.
Big up Jack again. He says, most cocky shit I've heard. That is months for you, blood.
I get it though. 7 points clear. I'd probably be the same, if not worse. We all would be.
I'd be chatting shit, blood.
Trust.
Big up
If
Brian.
this was 2 years ago in 22-23. Oh boy.
Peak, fam. Absolute peakness. He says, I hate to say it, but I think that this Saka injury is worse than they are saying. Players usually aren't the same after a bad hamstring tear. Yeah, I know. Now they're talking about surgery and all that. You kind of get like that Reece James fucking cloud over your head, blood. You get me? And
same thing. And like, he's already got the problem with having too many minutes at a young age. I'd genuinely be concerned about him. Arteta might have fucked his career.
I'm worried.
I've genuinely fucked it.
Because, like, people, you lot banter all the time, like, oh, he's limping again. Bro, this is like serious now, bro. You get me? That limp might have been real this whole time. When man are like, oh, look at Saka limping again. He's doing the limp again. Oh, limper. Oh, Arsenal are losing. He's limping. Brother, he actually might have been fucking limping out there, bro.
But then you got to look at the way Arsenal's managed him. Like, this has been a running joke. It started off just because, like, the idea was Saka has a bad game, he limps off. Acts like he was injured the whole time. Now, we've seen it become a game-by-game thing. I don't think anyone's clocked onto the fact that, oh, the brother is actually being run into the damn ground. And we've seen it happen so many times. And now, like, torn his hamstring. It's terrible from Arteta, but we've seen he's got a history of rushing players back. He don't give a shit about player fitness. I hate managers like that.
He literally threw Partey on the fucking pitch with a hamstring tear.
That was the first time I clocked it. That was against Spurs, right? North London derby. Yep. Idiot. I don't rate managers like that. It's a big reason why I despise Poch. Bare injuries for no reason. You fuck players up like that.
Terrorist blood. Big up Manny Aferrun. He said LB can wait till summer, 6 points clear, game in hand. We are not gonna have free left backs on the rage.
I hear it. Like, they don't need to replace him now. It would just like perfect their team, but they can get by with Robertson till the end of summer. Then they need to move on.
Facts. Big up Mo Stacks again. He says, big up Mons. Firmino was underrated though. Free Felix.
Yeah, free Felix, man.
Yeah, he's on this free Felix thing. Big up Money After Run. He said Chelsea Arsenal will be given guards of honor.
I don't think we play you that late into the season.
I think we played them with like 4 or 3 games to go.
We play them with 4 games left to go. I don't think they patterned the league by then.
So I think we play them after you then. I don't think they'll pattern then. I think it'll probably be second to last game of the season.
We better not let it be that point. Oh, fuck.
Big up most.
Yeah.
As he said, people don't rate Hazard, don't know ball.
Facts. When people tell me he's just a dribble merchant or shit like that, I'm just like, oh, whatever, man. I don't care. Don't give a shit.
Lewis, man. First time in 45 years, blood.
Fucking Fulham.
Just a bust up in fucking West London, eh?
We gave the bastards 3 points on their license, motherfuckers.
Awobi was cooking.
Yeah, he was doing his thing. Him and Robinson.
That left-hand side is dangerous of Fulham, blood.
Who?
That left-hand side of Fulham is dangerous.
Yeah, but and our right-hand side wasn't good. That's why
Gusto
we had
was
Neto doing up wing-back shifts.
Tosin never had his best game. I see them trolling him on the official
He
Fulham
pissed him
account.
off so much that admin was going at him.
Bro,
I don't
you
see
can't
admin
really
going
fucking
on
blame
there
it. How can the man
playing.
say? How can the man say when you? I didn't know he said that when you join you lot that if you
No, I
can't
think
beat
he
them,
did
join
still.
them.
Shit, I didn't expect the admin to just react though. The Fulham fans, I completely understand. I get. But he pissed off the team so bad that admin's cooking you. That's crazy.
Bro,
That is insane.
That's like when fucking I got cooked by Bournemouth.
Yeah, because they used up the quote and all that. I hear it.
They used the
I
phone
hear
call and they used the background blood. I think
Even
it's
then,
this
it's
new
like
thing
an
where,
ex-player in that.
yeah. I think it's a new thing where anyone can get it now, blood.
I
Because
like it, though.
I swear someone else got trolled before Tosin. Who left their
Like a
club
Fulham
and then
man,
they lost and then they got clapped. I need to find out. Chat, remind me
Someone
of
in
who
the
it was.
chat- Someone in the chat will let us know. But as much as it pissed me off seeing it, I'm like, we better hit them for 5 or 6 when we go to their ground. Tribalism. I'll always appreciate tribalism in football. I'll never ask for that to get taken down because that's part of the reason why football's so enjoyable. Just being able to just like take the piss with other clubs and have rivalries like that. So fuck them, but fair enough. You man can run that. You've earned the right to do it. You've won in it. So I get that. And they played well. Like it wasn't a case of like they got a lucky victory or anything. We could have done a lot better. Like our game management wasn't good enough. I was surprised that Maresca wasn't changing things up quicker in that game, whereas Marco Silva was able to do it and managed to score with both substitutes. But Fulham did their thing. Marco Silva deserves that credit. Players like Robinson, players like Iwobi, they were both really good as well. Their press, especially in the second half, was ridiculous. And they were able to get goals and win the game, which is just shit from our end. Because like we were good first half. We didn't really kill them off. A second goal, the more the game was going, the more we needed that second goal. And it just
That
didn't
Palmer
come.
goal was Hazard-esque. It reminded me of the Hazard goal. Remember the goal against West Ham?
Yep. It's just ruined now because it's associated to a defeat, which is annoying.
Mm.
But yeah, like I'm glad we can bring that up as well because Palmer to me did not have a bad game. He didn't have a bad game. Like Everton was a poor performance. This wasn't. I think he got a little bit lazy towards the end of the game, but I really feel like a lot of the players were just gassed. I look at the way the team was performing in the second half. I even rewatched the match back. Caicedo's looking leggy. Enzo's looking leggy. Jackson isn't pressing with the same intensity.
Because you're playing the
Palmer's
same
now
team a
having
lot in it.
lazier output. Yep. And we didn't rotate. Like we've made, I think, 4 subs in our last 3 games. I don't know if Maresca just solely doesn't rate some of those players, but it's just Nkunku and Noni. And like Maresca's also said that he don't see Nkunku as a 9. So why are you bringing him on as a 9 to replace Jackson? Like Mark Hugh, I understand this guy has not played in the Premier League bar 20 minutes against City. I'm not going to say as a statement that he would have won us a game. But I see we're playing long ball a lot. He's very intense in the press. He's got a strong build. Jackson is dominating Bassi and Joachim Anderson by himself. Why am I supposed to believe that Mark Hugh can't do that as well? Because Nkunku's not winning those balls. Mark Hugh is. Now, whether he applies that or not afterwards, find out. We've given Broja minutes last season. We found out he weren't good enough. Calm. I ain't ripping the manager for that. You tried it. It didn't work. Whatever, we move. This time, we haven't even attempted. Man's just coming off a hat-trick in the Conference League. I get us the Conference League, but build the momentum of it. If he's done that, give him 10, 15 minutes in a game that we're struggling to kill off. Fuck it. If he don't do anything, he don't do anything. If he does do something, we now have a viable option that we can use in games. And I think Maresca just didn't handle the second half of that game really well. Also, again, the Robert Sanchez thing, like I said from the Man United game, every time he costs us points now, I'm looking at you because you keep picking him. And here we are. Sanchez had a good game, but it was his decision-making that led to the second goal and gave Fulham the victory. So regardless of all of that, he has to hold it. I can't be asked for Sanchez defenders. I can't be asked for people saying, oh, but he had a good game. He was one of our better players. I don't give a shit. This guy has a constant habit of making errors that lead to goals. Why are people defending him like he's one of our key players? He's shit. I don't care if he had a good game. I don't care if he had a couple good games leading up to it. I need more. You're meant to be a starting goalkeeper for Chelsea Football Club and you're our oldest player. You're shit. Simple as that. So I don't care about none of that. Like, there was a clear pass to you. We're meant to be playing a short passing system. Man's going long to a triangle of Fulham players. He doesn't even take a touch. He's an idiot. He constantly makes dumb mistakes. But again, I can understand it wasn't just him. He is just the one in that one moment who cost us the second goal. That is on him. But there was other players. Malo Gusto, I'm getting very concerned about him because like these performances is not a form thing anymore. Man's just playing like shit.
We're getting the run around.
He's playing like shit. In verts, he's playing like shit. When he's
Like,
playing,
there was points when we were like, yo,
he's
is
still
Reece James
struggling
going to be able to
defensively.
come back in this side? But now you're kind of like, yo, where's Reece?
Bro, I'll give him my hamstring right now. Right now. Like, I still rate Gusto's potential and everything. I know he's a good player.
He's back in training, though, Reece.
Yeah, but like, we got to ease that, brother.
Yeah, you
in
got to
as
take your
slowly as
time with it.
possible. Pause.
No pun intended.
Because we eased him into the team as slow as possible, and the brother still got injured. So it's like, when you're fit, and we'll just work from there. But we can't rush this guy. We can't rush him at all. But Gusto is starting to become a serious problem for us. Like, that's why I'm not hearing anyone say Neto was bad. Neto was working to help Gusto. He had to do so much defensive work to look after him, and he still managed to contribute going forward. The cross for Cucurella and Sancho for the chance in the second half comes from Neto. In the first half, there's so many low crosses that he made into the box that no one was on the end of. He was doing his thing. It's just the rest of the other players all just gassed out. Like, João Felix really should have come on in the game. Probably
I see
played
Neto
on the
getting a lot of
left-hand
heat
side.
for the equalising goal, saying he wasn't strong enough with Iwobi.
He might have took a knock to the chin. I don't know. I can't tell from the angles. So I just think people are just getting at someone to get at somebody for that. I'm looking more at Colwell and Tosin. Colwell's got a really bad habit of playing players onside. And like, Tosin doesn't even clock the run from Wilson behind
Yeah, I
him.
didn't see him.
Because he's just ball watching. And then the second goal, you could look at Gusto a little bit. You could look at Enzo a little bit as well for the pass that leads up to it. Ultimately, the turnover is from Robert Sanchez. That one is on him. Maresca's got to hold it for the game management and the lack of substitutes. I don't mind that Noni was dropped and Renato.
That's what I was going to ask. What's going on with Noni? Because he's arguably been one of your best players this season. He was dropped earlier in the season. Whatever Maresca asked him to do, he did it. What the fuck's going on now? It's like he's singling out Noni, blood.
I think him and Renato Vega missed. They were late to a team meeting. So, like, they got dropped as a result of it. We could have done with the pair of them, won't lie. But if they're late, set the standards. I have no issues with that as a manager. My problem with Maresca is the way he managed the game. João Felix still could have come on. If you're going to tell me that Nkunku isn't a 9, give Mark Hiu a chance off the bench. And, like, those were my biggest gripes. And I don't know what João Felix got to do to get a start at this point. Not even
I was going to say, like, what's his problem with Felix?
I don't think there is one. Like, I've seen Guillem Balahay, I can't pronounce his name.
Yeah,
he was saying that, like, the only player that he wasn't really keen on signing was Felix. But the way Maresca goes out of his way to praise Felix, I don't believe that he doesn't rate him as a player. So I'm just wondering why we're not utilizing him off the bench as much. Because for me, I like Sancho. I rate his quality. His thing, though, is that he is a playmaker first, and like he isn't really going to go for the shot as much. João Felix is the complete opposite. He's very selfish. He'll take on a man and just shoot immediately.
Yeah, if he makes half a yard, bang.
Yeah, and we needed that because like we were taking our play was getting so much slower in the second half. And I think a João Felix would have come and made a positive impact in that game. Mark Hiu, I think he would have made a positive impact. Whether he kills the game off, we'll find out. We'll find out. But I don't know why we didn't bring him off the bench. I'll just assume he plays against Ipswich at least.
So still not in the title race. Did this prove you're not in the title race? Did this prove what you were saying?
Well, I think so, because a lot of fans I see are now trying to cook us for saying it, and they're now doing this BS about how we've talked our way out of the title race. It's the most BS narrative I've seen in my life. All we said was that we're a little bit too naive. There's too many bozo moments around the back. This game ultimately vindicates that, but it doesn't change any of my energy. It's not an I told you so or anything. It's just, here we are. Silly drop points, silly bozo moments, and this will create the difference. This is not what takes you to a league title, which is why I'm not just getting ahead of myself. Top 4 in a trophy, cool. Anything past that to me is a bonus, and that ain't changing. It would have been the same with the victory. I won't even lie.
Nah, I hear you, because I ask you every ep, like, yo, what's the dealio? And you stood by what you stand. You stood on business. I can't lie. You said, yo, top
like
4.
Now all the toxic negative guys are coming out of their shells and trying to like shit on the players and the whole process and everything, all because we've dropped a couple points. It's ridiculous. Like, we're on the right trajectory. I'm not in a position of panic at all. I'm just fucking annoyed that we lost to Fulham. So West London derby, we've lost to Fulham at home in the 95th minute. It's their first ever win at our ground since 1979. Whether we're in a title race or not, that's something to be annoyed about. You go into every game wanting to win. And then when you don't win, you look at the reasons why and like you work from there. That's literally it. But here we are. Silly drop points. Man, just have to act on this in the next few games. We have a good run of games coming up still. Everything up till City is winnable. City could still be winnable in itself. This is just dumb drop points. Here's what it is. We got to just look at the reasons why and rectify them. And I think Maresca's done enough in the first few months. He's going to get this time anyway. People just need to stop doubting him off 2 games. See people talking about his game management shit now, comparing him to Benitez and all of that. Like, get in the fucking bin, you reactionary bastards. What is this? 2 games. 2 games and man are throwing their toys out at the pram this early. Where were you last season when Poch was dragging this club down the sewage? Where were you? All you man were just twiddling your thumbs and focusing on the real issues like the ownership, dickheads. Ownership have brought us a really good team. A really good team. Start giving them the credit, personally.
Any update on Mudryk before we move?
Oh, don't know. He's going to fail that test. I assume he's going to. It's just, let's hope you're only banned for like a year or 2. And if it's anything more than that, shit, cut the contract. Cut the contract.
I hear that, bro. Big up Mo Stacks. He said people that don't... I think we've done that one. But I'll do it again. People that don't rate Hazard don't know ball.
Facts. Big up.
Big up my guy Jap Blood. Big W's in the chat for Jap Blood. He says, honestly, love you all from the States. Thanks for being awesome and happy holidays. Right now, come on, man. Big up every single one of you lot, blood. You get me? Not just the super chatters, bro. All the likers, subscribers, sharers. You get me? You could
hear at 2:30 in the morning. Like, big up to all you, man.
You know what I mean? You lot are absolute legends, bro. Big man ting, like, appreciate you lot more than you know, blood. Real talk. Big up Mo Stacks again. He says, sorry, troops. Hazard is clear of Sanchez as well. I wouldn't say clear. I think it's a good debate, innit? You get me? I think it's a good debate.
Prime Sanchez can have an argument, but I just don't. He don't win it. He don't win it. But I'll listen to a conversation about it.
Yeah, I think Hazard's like, yeah, he's technically better, but I think Alexis was techie. This is the thing, but Hazard was just more techier. You get me? And the only thing that's the only thing I think that he's got over Alexis is he was more techier, because Alexis was more consistent.
I'd say as well, I think like Sanchez for me was just a bit more selfish in mind as well, and that also shows the GNA. Because I remember Arsenal fans I used to speak to were watching you lot week in and week out. Sometimes they used to complain about his decision making because he tried to do like everything by himself.
Yeah, he would try to beat like 4 players. You'd be like, pass the ball, he's right there.
Yeah, meanwhile, Hazard's the opposite. I'd be like, shoot, just shoot. No, I'm gonna look for a pass.
Yeah, he's trying to, unselfish. Yeah.
When you're a playmaker by nature, you just gotta accept it with them. They ain't gonna shoot.
Yeah, I agree, man. Big up Mo. Big up Mo one more time. He says Noni on levels with Martin Kelly, Rashers, and Rashe. Nashers. Oh, sorry, Nashers and Rashe.
Garnacho, oh brother,
I said
he's
Nash.
better than Garnacho and Rashford.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually think Noni's all right still. I can't lie.
Like, he's
He's
just
still
got to
all
work on the end product. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think he's at a crazy level now either, but I also think he's probably like the most overly criticized player in our squad. He's not nearly as bad as people make him out to be. Like, I like where he's at for his age. All you got to do is just patent the end product. I'll give you another year or two with that.
No, I agree, man. Big up Vinush. Big up your damn self, blood. He says, I think Maresca should take off Palmer at times where he ain't performing in games like Everton and the back end of the Fulham game. Expecting more in the next games.
Up the Chelsea. Like, I agree as well. I get the narrative of like, you keep your best player on and everything, but you need to. We have all this attacking depth. Let's use it. It's right there. Plus, it gives Palmer a little bit of a rest too and some motivation. Like, you don't play 90 minutes regardless. If you're having a bad game, off your pop. It's what it is.
Facts, blood. Arsenal. I'm not even gonna, you get me, be here on this long fucking thing, bro, because it was an absolute dead game again, bro. You get me? Another terroristic performance, sideways, backwards, lethargic, slow, no ideas. No one wants to move the ball forward. We literally moved the ball forward by passing the ball sideways, blood. That's how we get up the pitch, by passing sideways. There's no forward passes. It's tragic at this moment in time. You get me? Like, going into this game, Ipswich at home, newly promoted side, 19th, minus 16 goal difference. You would think, okay, we can get the goal difference up, blood. You get me? I remember when we used to play promoted sides at Emirates or Highbury. Even Emirates, like, talking 10 years ago. For example, a Sunderland would come to the Emirates. We beat them 4-0.
I remember you bopping off Sheffield United last season.
You know what I mean? 6-0 Sheffield United. Like, we'd beat flipping Blackburn 6-2. We'd beat flipping Derby 6-1. Like, I remember when Barnsley used to come to Highbury, every game would be 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Do you understand? We'd go to their ground, little 2-0, little 3-0. Now, it's like we are struggling against these teams, bro. There is no creativity. Odegaard, I don't know what's going on with him right now. You get me? He just looks a shadow of himself. You get me? When he came out from injury, he was on fire. And then he's just dipped, bro. You understand? Pause. He has absolutely hit the fucking floor. He's going out to the right. And then he's just... It's not like he's going out to the right to get on the ball and then come inside and create and try and move the ball forward. He's going out to the right and then just passing the ball back to fucking Urian Timber. He's not doing nothing, not picking up the ball and driving with it. It's just... It just looks so fucking dead, bro. And with no Saka, going into this January period, we got to play Villa. We got to play Tottenham. We got to play City. We got to play United. We play the fucking semi-final 2-leg against fucking Newcastle, who've hit form as well, blood. It's looking mad right now, blood. You get me? I'm not gonna lie. It's looking mad right now.
Hey, we're going to find out how serious Arsenal are in January, because if they don't find a proper replacement for Saka, long.
Not even just Saka, like. Not even just Saka, blood. Like, you look at the bench today, yeah, and there was no striker on the bench, bro. There was no striker, no attackers, no wingers, no strikers, no nothing. We had midfielders, defenders, and a goalie. No strikers, because we had to play everyone. We had to play Martinelli, Trossard. He put Havertz in the fucking midfield, and Jesus. So the front three was Jesus, Trossard, Martinelli, and then Havertz was in midfield. So all our attacking options, everyone that could play in the front line were on the pitch, blood. You look on the bench, you got fucking Jorginho there, Partey there, fucking Calafiori, Zinchenko, Wanyeri, fucking Neto, Kiwior. Like, if we had not scored, I don't know how we would have changed the game. I don't know who we bring off the bench to make something happen, blood. You get me? Like, every transfer window is important for Arsenal in the last, since we've left Highbury. every transfer window has been important. There's never been one that has been more important than the other. They've all been the same type of importance, blood. You get me? With the news that Saka's going to be out for even longer than we think, bro. You get me? Because this is the thing now. If they're talking about surgery, this injury is bad. This injury is bad. Yeah, you don't talk about surgery.
You have to have a proper replacement for him
Do you
because you can't
understand?
rely on him like that when he's back until he shows it from a fitness perspective.
Exactly, because even when you do your hamstring, he's going to be scared to even play at that intense level because he's going to be worried like, yo, if I sprint, is it going to go? If
The
I
burst of pace might not be there like that.
he might even lose a bit of sharpness, blood. You get me? We've seen what hamstring injuries can do to players that are explosive. You understand? Saka is an explosive player. This fucking Arteta guy, when I was saying, like from 2 years ago, bro, 3 years ago, we'll be 3-0 up in a game, 75 minutes. Saka's still on the fucking pitch, bro. There's been
Didn't you
so
keep
many.
him on for 90 minutes in a cup game this season that was already done?
Yes, bruv. Like the guy, we were 3-0 up at fucking Preston, yeah? And he brings on Saka for the last 20 minutes. Why are you doing that? Let the boy rest, bro. Let the boy rest. People always talk about Hazard's decline when he got older, blood, because of the amount of football he was playing as a youth. Do you understand? They have showed, I think, Cole Palmer's minutes and Saka's minutes, and the amount of minutes less that Palmer has on Saka is fucking crazy.
It's like 10,000 less or something.
It's like 11,000, bro.
That's why I also, like, in hindsight, I rate the way Pep has managed Foden's minutes so much more now. Because there was a question of when is he breaking into the team? Nah, it makes a lot of sense now. He's protected him. He'll be able to play into his 30s and maintain his level. Saka, though, like, Arteta's run him into the ground. And if he's really done Saka like that, that is a sackable offense in itself. That's like your greatest graduate since
Fabregas.
Yeah, Fabregas. Yeah, there we go. Like, and if he's finished him, fuck. It's crazy.
Literally.
And the most insulting thing is, right, I saw him say after the game about the January signings. He said, hopefully we won't have more injuries and Sterling will be back in less time. So that's good news. This guy don't even bring him off the bench for you guys.
That is what is ridiculous, Lewis, bro, is that he's talking about Raheem Sterling, yeah, when he's fucking bringing on Wanjeri before him, blood, yeah? He's bringing on Zinchenko as an attacking option before fucking Sterling, blood, yeah? But this fucking fraud wants to come out and talk about fucking, oh, yeah, we have we have Raheem Sterling back. Yeah, Raz will be fit soon, blood. It's just all fucking
don't use him.
Bullshit. Because what was the point of signing him, bro? 100 bags we're paying for this shoot a week, bro.
But
that could have gone somewhere else.
Playing Havertz at right wing, like, you're just gonna throw him anywhere and just hope it sticks. Like, bro, we tried that shit.
What pisses me off here is that you see today, and you see Crystal Palace, yeah, they're the kind of games where I'm like, all right, cool. If I see Havertz in the midfield, I get it. But for me, the game today, Ipswich at home, this is a game where I'm like, okay, cool, give Ethan a try. Let Ethan go out, bro. Because we've seen him what he's been doing. Do you understand?
Christmas period as well, like any time to rotate.
At home as well. Like, you understand? You could have done that. Even like when, like, because brother, because
now it's Brentford and Brighton away for you, neither of them's gonna be easy.
If I see Havertz
and United and Spurs and your run is actually insane.
That's what I'm telling you, Lewis, blood. Like, we need to go out, bro. Like, we need to go out, bro. January is finished with no Saka as well.
That quick,
bro. We're done.
And then, like, 2 weeks after Villa, it's City.
It's February 2nd. And then we have, and then remember, if we beat United in the cup like we're supposed to, after the second leg of the Newcastle game, we'll have we'll have the FA Cup, then Leicester.
After what, the second leg?
Yeah.
What the hell is that gone? Oh shit, yeah, I see that.
So in between
Leicester, West Ham, you got the next 2 games after that.
Now, but in between Newcastle and Leicester will be the FA Cup tie if we beat United.
Ah, Okay, and then that fixture will end up getting moved, won't it?
You feel me?
I hear it.
Fixture pile up
Yeah.
is pending, bro. And then you have to remember, if we get through to the Carabao Cup final, there's an extra game. Champions League returns as well. There's more games. What the fuck are we doing here, blood?
Carabao Cup final does get our fixture moved. I think that's the one.
Yeah.
It's meant to be on the last week before international break. Don't even
That
know if
moved
I
out.
want that or not with the way our running's moving.
It's just, I don't know, blood. Like this.
No,
this,
I get it. It's a tough time for you lot. You guys have to act immediately in January, and I don't think you will.
Nah,
Because,
we
again,
ain't-
I think your thing is top 4 in a trophy. Way up, Jacob.
And the thing is that people will sit there and accept it. They'll sit here and wax lyrical about Arteta.
Now the excuse is already there. The ref, Howard Webb. That's what the thing's going to be this season. But I don't get how you're making excuses if Slot wins the league title in phase 1.
It's ridiculous, blood. People will use the excuse of, oh, it's a ready-made team. Klopp was building that squad for 3 years. Oh, fuck off, blood. Yeah,
Nah,
fuck
don't
off,
want to
blood.
hear it. We all had Liverpool as potentially a top 4 team, and potentially as a strong word in that. So nah.
Majority
Slot
of us had
is-
Liverpool falling off a cliff. So, especially Arsenal fans, with the whole, if Man City fall off, then we're gonna pick up the pieces.
So I can't hear anything. We were all told that this would be their year or whenever City collapse, and now it's looking like them. Big up, Javon. It looks like it could be either them or we could even finish above you lot, which is crazy enough in itself. So like,
For us to be only 3 points, 1 point clear of you, sorry, at this point in the season is a disgrace.
And I won't lie, with your fixtures coming up, I'm optimistic that we'll climb back up. I'll be so
That's what
real.
I'm
I
saying.
get deep how fucked your January
This is why I say to people that the title is gone. I was saying the title's gone from Bournemouth, yeah? From we lost the ball from the first L Bournemouth, I said the title's gone, yeah? Then we fucking drew at your ground, and then we lost at fucking Newcastle. No, we lost at Newcastle, then we drew at your ground, yeah? Then we fucking drew against fucking
and
Everton.
Bournemouth lost somewhere between there too.
Yeah, Bournemouth lost. We drew at Everton. We drew against Everton, and then people are telling me, "Oh, you're being negative. You're being overreacting. You're overreacting." Brother, let me tell you something, bro. I don't know about you lot, yeah, but maybe you lot look at the table, not the table, sorry, the Arsenal fixtures on the weekend that we play. You don't look ahead, bro. Yeah, I've been looking ahead at January, bro. Yeah, and the amount of times that fucking Liverpool slip and we don't fucking capitalize on it. Yeah. Chelsea have slipped and we ain't capitalized. This is the first time Chelsea have slipped this season and we've capitalized on it, blood. First time this season, bro. Do you understand? And it's only because we had fucking Ipswich at home. If we had a tougher team, we probably draw that game today. There's even a chance we lose. It's that real.
That's it. Like I'm not thinking about the league title, but if you lot keep slipping up, I'm gonna start thinking we could seriously climb up the table. If we had beaten Fulham, I'd be now expecting 3rd. Because at 10 points, I'd be really disappointed if City catch up on us. Really disappointed. But now it's still at 7, bit more of an opening for them if we really fuck things up. But if you guys keep dropping points, I'm gonna start thinking I could do 3rd or 2nd.
Blood, this is why
it's looking like Liverpool are just cutting themselves up from the rest of the league.
It's literally Liverpool, and then it's the race for 2nd, and then it's race for 4th.
Yep.
That's literally what it is, bro. The league's cut in, like the top half's cut into 4 sections. You got Liverpool.
Like just us two doing up bragging rights and just whoever can get 4th place.
And I've said that if we don't go out in this January transfer window, we could finish behind Chelsea. And that reason is because of the fixtures we face in January. And now that Saka's out as well. That January run, if we don't go out and bring in a striker and bring in a left winger, broski, by the time we get to January, we could be fucking 4th.
I hear it. Because I dare him to try and do Sterling main man.
Because there's a chance that there's even a chance that Forest could fucking jump us. The form they're on.
Yeah, I forgot about them. I was trying to remember who else is in the top 4.
They're
not falling asleep anytime soon.
Forest ain't.
I don't know how long they can keep this up, but shit, we're halfway through the season now.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at their fixtures in January. Everton, Wolves. They got Liverpool at home soon. Then it's Southampton, Bournemouth, Brighton. It's an easier fixture list.
Mm-hmm. Walk in the park, blood. We're fucking climbing Mount Everest in fucking sliders. Fucking
Yeah,
joke.
I'll tell you, gotta go in it. It's just when will Arsenal get to that point? I think it'll be if you drop out of the top 4, because then you lose the UCL money.
Mm-hmm. Then maybe. But oh man. We move on, people. We fucking move on, blood. We live to fight another day. Big up Mo Stacks again. He says, I'll say it 100 times. Free my baller, Felix. Big up.
Big up, man. Free up, Zhao.
Gotta get him some free Felix merch, blood. Big up my guy Tyler. He just dropped that, blood. And then he dropped another one. He says, I am truly curious who you think Arsenal can bring in during the January window. What top player is going to realistically be up for sale in that window? Money talks, innit? You get me? And the people that I've got my eye on, like I'm looking at Cunha, I'm looking at Mbeumo, I'm looking at Semenyo, I'm looking at Kudus. You get me?
Mbeumo would be a nasty move.
They're the 4 that I look at and I'm like, all right,
Kudus,
cool.
you'd have to wait till the summer for when the release clause hits. They won't sell. Well, yeah, they'll just say no to anything before that. But I mean, if a big club move like a big club, just slap a bid on the table and see what they say.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not about who's up for sale. Make them up for sale.
Mm-hmm. Like the Isak one, I'm like, nah, that one ain't happening.
Nah,
Isak,
not till the summer.
Yeah, that's a
man.
summer
That guy
thing.
just talks like he's happy at Newcastle anyway. So,
but yeah, they're the ones that I'm looking at, blood. Big up my guy Jack again. He says a lot of games. That's why we play. Forest will fall off. I hope so, but you know what I mean. It's. I mean, people said Liverpool will fall off, and look where we are now, blood. You understand? Look where we are now, bro. Big up Kosovo baller. That's my dog. He says a backup to Saka. There is options out there like Zagrova, Semenyo, etc. For a striker in January, find someone with better ability than Kai and Gabriel Jesus, in my opinion.
honestly, I think your striker situation is just fucked. You need a goal-scoring winger.
Mm-hmm.
Because no striker's going to join to be either understudies to the pair or earn less than them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just fucked. You have to find a way to work with them.
One of them got to go. I don't care which one. One of them got to go. Big up my guy Jack one more time. He says, why is Wissa so underrated? I rate Wissa, but Mbeumo's something else, blood.
Now, I hear the argument, like both of them have been cooking. Like Brentford's conversion rate as a forward line is nuts. I think it's either the best in the league or second best. So I hear the Wissa shout. I just don't know if you can play on the. Actually, no. Do you even need that? Yeah, play him on the left over Martinelli.
Yeah, he plays on the left. Yeah, Wissa plays on the left, and Mbeumo's on the right. Other Xmas games. Me and Lewis just gonna run through these real quick, blood. Man City 1, Everton 1. City taking the lead through Bernardo. ND with arguably goal of the weekend, blood. Lovely finish. Erling Haaland, stay humble, eh? Motherfucker missed the penalty again. You understand? Bernardo could have made it 2-0 as well before Everton equalised, but yeah, City, long may the demise continue.
They actually rubbed out. I was sure they'd beat Everton. I didn't even like wake up till the second half. 1-1. That attack is so meaty too.
Yep.
Like
Everton, they're defensively very good, but they can't score for shit, blood. Because that was their first away goal since October.
The Etihad.
Yep. that's where they choose to strike, blood. Mad thing. Newcastle 3, Aston Villa 0. Gordon, Isak, and Joe Linton in the 90th minute. Main talking
Very
point
high
was
quality goals.
Yeah, bangers still. Main talking point though was the John Duran sending off. What's your thoughts on that, blood? Because I'm a bit 50-50. Like when I first saw it, I thought he ain't done that on purpose. And then when they've shown like the angle from behind and they slowed it down, it kind of looks like he could have moved his foot and not stepped in his back.
I genuinely couldn't tell either. I'm 50-50 myself.
Yeah,
I
I'm
only saw like
50-50.
two different angles and I didn't get to slow it down. So I don't know. I really don't know.
It's a techie one, man. But I mean, he's been on great form. That's gonna damage Villa definitely. Forest 1, Tottenham 0. Tottenham have lost 9 out of their 18 games, bro. They've lost half their games. Big Ange looking like a big prick right now. Long may it continue. You understand? Long
Facts.
may it fucking continue, bro. Expressions' his meltdown was absolutely fucking glorious, bro. You get me?
Oh,
Keep
I didn't even
them
watch that. Cool, that's something for later.
Keep them rolling, blood. You get me? Keep them rolling my way. Bournemouth 0, Palace 0. Amount of chances Bournemouth miss. Palace are lucky to leave the seaside with a point. Southampton 0, West Ham 1. Jared Bowen getting the winner for the Hammers. And Brighton 0, Brentford 0. Another dead game as well, blood.
Oh, Saeed did a watch along for that as well. Fuck.
Pissed. Absolutely pissed, blood. New Year's fixtures. Just gonna get some predictions from Lewis. I'm gonna go in order. Leicester Man City. That's tomorrow, 2:30.
I want to say City win it, but like that Everton game, I've just all my confidence in that is for them is done. I'm just gonna say another 1-1.
2-1 City. Everton, Nottingham Forest.
1-0 Forest. Awful game of football.
1-0 Everton. Palace,
Okay.
Southampton. 3-1 Palace.
You know, I could hear a 3-1. Yeah, I could. Palace at home, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could hear a 3-1.
Tottenham Wolves. Wolves have hit form. Like they've won 2 in a row since the new manager's gone in. 2 clean sheets as well. They got a okay record at that shithole stadium.
Yeah, they do well there still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go 1.
2-1 Wolves.
I'm gonna go 1-1. I'm gonna go cheeky 1-1. Fulham Bournemouth. This should be a good game. That should be a good game. I go 2-2.
Yeah, I can't pick one or the other either. Yeah, draw for me, 2-2.
West Ham Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool.
3-2 Liverpool. Okay, so you travel to Ipswich. United went
Monday
there.
night.
Yeah, United went there. Drew. We beat them at Emirates. They went to Tottenham and won. Okay record against the big teams. They done all right against Liverpool. Liverpool beat them, but they done all right against Liverpool. But they kind of raise it for the bigger teams still.
Yep, traps. Yeah, lads. I think they'll still play good football against us, but we should still be winning that one. Like, I'm not gonna underestimate playing at their ground. It'll give them a little bit of an advantage, but it shouldn't be anything that we actually worry about. 3-1 Chelsea. 3-1 Chelsea. This is one where it's like, I dare you, don't win. After the last 2 games, it's time to get ourselves back onto track. Start winning some games. You have a good run of games. Don't piss me off. Go win the game. I even watched them for against you, like it's like they didn't even want to attack. Like, please, please.
Second half, they were trying a thing. First half, they were just like, nah, we're
At the
defending.
end, before that, they just passed backwards the whole time.
It was tragic from both sides. I say 2-0 Chelsea. I think you have a clean sheet.
I'd
Say
like
2-0.
to believe it. It's just there's a bozo gene within the back. Something dumb will happen. So I'll just say 3-1 and keep it stepping.
Aston Villa Brighton. Should be a good game. Villa got slapped. Duran suspended. 3-1 Villa. Bounce back.
Brighton ain't in good form, are they? Yeah. 2-0 Villa. 2-0 Villa.
Man United, Newcastle. Newcastle have hit form, you know.
United are just garbage right now. I'll go 2-1 Newcastle. They've won there before.
I'll say 3-1 Newcastle.
Yeah.
And then Arsenal, we travel to Brentford. We've actually done really well in London derbies. First team in 2024, because obviously it's on New Year's Day, innit? So it's our first game of the 2025 year. So we completed this calendar year without losing a London derby, winning all our London derby, not losing one London derby. First team to do it since you lot did it in 2005. Last year, one of the few games that Aaron Ramsdale played, because obviously David Raya was on loan, so he couldn't play. So this is the first time that Raya is going to be facing Brentford at the community stadium. Interesting to see the type of reception he gets. I don't want to see a midfield with Havertz in it. This is a game that the opposition is a bit better. It's a bit more tricky. I really do not want to see Havertz in that midfield. I don't want to see Havertz shoehorned into the midfield. I wouldn't go with Jesus as the 9. Don't think he did enough against Ipswich, in my opinion. I think Havertz was better than him. Havertz as well scored the winner against Brentford last year at the community stadium. So, yeah, for me, I'm going to go for an Arsenal win. I think we start the new year with a win. Not sure about the clean sheet. I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal.
I don't know, Brentford's got like the best home record in the league this season.
But then they had that last year, and then the year before when we beat them 3-0, they were the only team unbeaten, and we went there and boom. Broke that duck, blood.
I can't lie, I'm going 2-1 Brentford. Just because I'm not too sure about you guys, even with that Ipswich game. And the way Brentford are in transition, maybe you lot score from a set piece, but I was actually looking at some of their aerial stats. I think their defenders have got some of the highest aerial duels won in the league, so I don't even know if that would be a significant factor. I see banana slip.
I hear why you're saying that.
Yeah, it's not an agenda thing. I look at this and I'm thinking, with your fitness, with your form, don't know.
It's like, remember I said to you, what game was it? It was the Everton game. Remember I said to you, Everton, I looked at your fixtures. You haven't lost for a while. 14 unbeaten, I think it was. I said, okay, I think you might slip here. But I went a game early. It was the Fulham game, blood. I went a fucking game.
No one would have predicted.
You get me?
Fulham.
I went a week early, blood. I should have went a week after, blood. But I'm like you. I look at it and I'm like, nah, you know what? I think that. And I said that I thought Everton would beat you, but Everton got a draw. But I knew that there was a, get me?
Like Brighton, I think you'll win that one regardless. But this game, don't know.
Even boy, João Pedro and them man there. I know, you know.
Nah, but they ain't in good form. I don't think
true.
that would be a big issue for you lot.
And we got a good record down there as well. So hopefully we can.
You won like 3-0 last time, I think.
Yeah. We go down there and do our thing still. Big up my dog Traps every time, bro. That's broski, man. He says Troops had no sleep since Saka Hammy overheated, brother.
They ain't won a league game in a month. Fuck.
Nah. Brighton are all over the place right now. But it's just my luck that I'll pull up there and then boom, I'll give them their fucking first win. It's so
are you going?
Nah, I'm just saying Arsenal in general.
Oh yeah. I hear it.
You get me? But that's it, people. Big up Lewis, blood. You understand? Done the whole thing, bro. That's my dog. You get me?
3.5 hours, man. That's a record.
That's a fucking. That is a record still. Fucking hell, mate. That is actually and it's all because the fucking when the super chat section went, blood. That's what fucking dragged it out, bro. They started going
debate.
The whole Salah fucking shit, bro. You get me? But
oh shit, Lee's live as well. I thought we'd be the only ones on still. That's fucking crazy,
bro. Flawless is going live now. Man's redirected.
Is he?
He's going live at 3:00, bro. Man's redirected to Flawless now, blood.
What shows he got?
He's got from third something. Chelsea dropped to third. United 14th or something.
Chelsea United show. Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
So we're redirected to
I
flawless.
say that I've got to do fucking carefree reacts after this, so I hear it.
You see, and I got a fucking link up. I got a link Saeed blood.
He's still
No,
up.
yeah.
Tell him I said respect. Fair
No
enough.
rest for the wicked, bro. You get me? But like I said, we're redirected to flawless blood. You understand? Big up you lot as well, blood, for sticking with it, blood. You get me? 3.5 hours. Fucking, I can't believe this, bro. You get me? I've got the shit I got to do in the morning as well, bro. Fuck my life, bro. You get me? No rest for the wicked, bro. But big up your damn selves every time, bro. I think this actually might be the last stream of 2024, blood. You get me? So big up each and every single
New Year, innit?
Yeah. So big up each and every single one of you for the support. You get me? I appreciate you lot, blood. You understand? I know I'm a madman. I know I say some wild shit. I know I'm a bit of a loose cannon, as they say, blood. But you get me? I wear my heart on my sleeve, blood. You get me? So big up every single one of you. You know what I mean? Big up every single one of you for the support, blood. I'll see you lot in 2025. Lewis, you already know the blood. You already know the thing, blood. You get me?
Come on, man.
You understand? Make sure you subscribe to bro. Make sure you subscribe to all the bros. Link in the description. You get me? Like I said, redirecting to one of the bros as well. We're going over to Flawless. So make sure you lot, get me? Tune in for that one, blood. Saeed show dropping on his channel tomorrow. So look out for that one, blood. Carefree reacts as well. Look out for that as well, blood. But you don't know the vibes. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Mods, big up your damn self. Chat. Happy New Year, man. Let's hope 2025 is full of trophies for Arsenal.
Cheers.